What is up? What is going on, everybody? You know what time it is. I am back. Why not? Why not a little impromptu Saturday live stream for game three of the Mariners and the Astros? We've done the first two. Let's do it again. Why not? Let's do it. Hope everybody is having a great day today. I'm sorry for the late notice. I don't know how many people I'll get in here starting this so late, but not starting the stream late, but the late notice. But I decided to go ahead and do it. Had nothing else really going on. My youngest son is playing with his cousins, so I'm like, oh, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do game three. Hopefully, get some people in here. Hit the like button on the stream for me. Go ahead if you're not subbed yet, hit the sub. I did reach my big goal, my next big goal, 1,500. So I've got the sub count down here. If you guys can help me out and make that a little bit bigger, I would appreciate it. And hopefully, the Mariners can keep the trend going and secure a series win today. And just give me a second. Flick is here. I did. I totally. This was a totally impromptu, last minute stream. I was sitting there with my wife. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna do it. Let's do it again. My voice is already going, but I'm gonna have like that week off with the All-Star break and everything. So I was like, I want to get as many in as I can. Before the break, just sending out a few texts. Flick, you might be the only one in here today. It might just be me and you. Get your pick in for the home run. Flick has lead. If anybody new here comes back and watches this, let me know who your pick is for the first Mariners home run. I'll keep tally of it. Whoever has the most at the end of the year is going to get a New Era hat of their choice, or like a shirt or something. Nothing too crazy, but something cool, piece of memorabilia. So get that in there. Flick has the lead, 1-0. Yeah, no Ford today. Yeah, I think against lefties, they're just holding him out, which makes sense. I get it. Some of his at bats versus left-handed pitching have been really bad, so I think that's a fair choice to keep Ford out. And you got to give Moore and Pollock their at bats somewhere if you're going to keep them on the roster. So I get it. It stinks because Mike Ford's been so hot. You hate seeing him not play, but you know. Like I said, I get it. Yeah, no Kellenic either, which that makes a little more sense. I mean, they both make sense. I know Kellenic's hit lefties pretty well, but I think we were all in agreement that he kind of needed a day off after, a couple of days. Got a nice game yesterday. Give him a little rest, gives everybody an extra day before the All-Star break. Like I said, you got to give Pollock and Demo their at bats somewhere. You know what I mean? They've got to play. They've got to play eventually. So if you guys are new to the stream here, welcome in. Hit that like button for me. Just helps get the stream out to more people. And don't forget to subscribe as well. So we're going to put Flick down for Pollock. Flick has claimed. I'm not hearing. What is play? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me mute you for a second. Sorry about that, guys. I think my kids were listening to music and it came through on an Alexa in the in the room. So we got Flick for no, not in trouble, not in trouble. Just some impromptu music playing. I thought it was coming from outside, but I think it was an Alexa we have here. So Flick is in for Pollock. So remember, guys, if you're new to the stream here, we do a contest before each game. We started tallying yesterday. Let me know who you think the first Mariner to hit a home run is. So not just a prediction for a home run, but who's going to be the first Mariner to homer. And if you get it right, whoever has the most tallies at the end of the year has a chance to win a hat or something. Yeah, luckily not in trouble. Luckily, no trouble. Just I'm like, what on earth where's that music coming from? A little Saturday impromptu stream. We still got, let's see, until first pitch. How much time do we have? We still got about 15 minutes till game time. Let people funnel in, hopefully. I'm thinking maybe a late stream, not going to get quite as many people today and Saturday as well. I know Flick's in the house. We got a few other people in here. Is it 10 minutes? Is it 4:10 or 4:15? Is it a 4:10 start? I've got it up on the TV, so whenever they start playing baseball, we'll go to it. I'll real quickly go over the lineups here. For the visiting Mariners, leading off will be J.P. Crawford. He'll be at shortstop. Julio will bat second and be in center field. Ty France bats third at first base. Teoscar Hernandez will bat fourth and be the designated hitter. Eugenio Suarez will bat fifth and be at third base. Tom Murphy will bat sixth and do the catching. A.J. Pollock will bat seventh and be in left field. Jose Caballero will bat eighth and play second. Dylan Moore will bat ninth and play right field. Flick is in for Pollock. I'm going to put in for Gino again, so to have another game. So I will go with Eugenio to homer. For the hometown Astros, let me get readjusted here. Leading off will be Mauricio Dubon. He will be at second base. Jeremy Pena will bat second and be at short. Michael Tucker bats third as in right field. Alex Bregman will bat fourth and be at third base. Jose Abreu will bat fifth and play first. Yainer Diaz will bat sixth and DH. Corey Julks will bat seventh in left field. Chas McCormick bats eighth and plays center. Martin Maldonado bats ninth and will catch. And Framber Valdez, 7-6, 2.49 ERA is on the mound. For the Mariners, will be Brian Wu, 1-1 with a 4.08. This would be a great time for Dylan Moore to do something. If he doesn't, I do wonder at the All-Star break if maybe they switch him and Haggerty. I'm not one. I don't think Haggerty's necessarily better than Dylan Moore, but Moore's just been scuffling so much, and they both have that positional versatility, so it would make some sense to do that. So I think this is kind of Dylan Moore's audition today. Yeah, Cal off today too. So Cal, Kellenick, and who else we say Ford all out. I mean, they all kind of make sense though. Like Cal wasn't going to catch 4 in a row, gives him a day off, and Murphy's been red hot. So honestly, like Murphy's bat has been honestly better than Cal's this year to an extent. So that's totally fine. And Pollock and Moore have to play somewhere. If they're going to be on the roster, you got to play them. So good a time as any. It's going to be a tough task no matter what against Framber Valdez. So, see what they can do, and maybe they can run into one or something. So, and we know Pollock did homer his last game and had 2 hits. So hopefully the sign of things to come. Wild Boar, what is up? What is up? We are back. Yeah, I just decided about 20 minutes ago. I was like, you know what? My youngest son is out with his cousins having fun. So I was like, I'm just going to do a live stream. Why not? I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know if I'm going to get through the whole game. Just depends on what's going on. So this one might not last the whole game. It's the goal. It should, but there is a chance it doesn't. I didn't either. And I wish I would have set it up a little earlier. So we might get less people in here just because I decided to do this like 30 minutes before game time. So hopefully we still get some people funneling in here, for this. But yeah, I kind of did it last minute. So might be a little late. Yeah, exactly. Trust you. I'm in the same boat as you guys. Was not really going to do it. But it's just, there's so many days off between starting tomorrow, the All-Star break. I definitely can't do tomorrow. And then, I appreciate that, Wild Boar. Yeah, I was like, why not? Impromptu. I know I'll get my regulars in here. How many hours do you need? Like 900 or something like that, 980. It hasn't updated the last 2 live streams I've done. It usually takes a long time to get those live stream numbers updated just because I think it has to calculate so many hours. I'm not saying like I get tons, but like obviously the live streams, if I've got even 7 people in here and they're all watching for 3 hours, then, that's 20 right there. So yeah, it's not too bad, Flick. I mean, honestly, by football season, I should have it. That's my goal. And then football should be a blast on here, I'm hoping. So it's actually about where I want to be. It does, I haven't had those videos that go viral. It's not, I shouldn't say viral, but like, it seems like most people have that one video that gets them like 30,000 views, and that alone will get you enough watch hours. I've got a few that have gone over 1,000. I have a jersey review and my Mariners post game when they lost to Houston, the playoffs. It got like, I think one got 4,000, one got 9,000. I had a Seahawks draft video that got about 1,000, but not enough to really just get a ton of hours. And I was so focused on subs, I did so many shorts early on, and now I've kind of gone more to like trying to get those watch hours. I would think so, Wild Boar. I mean, football just reigns supreme. I would think that the football videos will just even now. I did a Seahawks draft video, and like I didn't even do it to get a lot of views. I just want to talk about it, and it for my standards, it kind of blew up and everything. Sleepy is in the house. Hey, Wild Boar Sleepy, don't forget to get your home run picks in. Flick is going with Pollock. I took Gino, but you can still take Gino for the contest. So don't forget to get your picks in. But yeah, I think Seahawks. The videos just tend to be football's more popular. Just is what it is. People want to know football. So for first thing shorts, yeah, it was really doing all those like football shorts, and I like doing those because it was kind of like a puzzle for me to do them. So I always enjoyed doing those. I still do them. They don't get me as many views as they used to, but I still do those on TikTok and everything. Moses, what is up? What is up? No worries, man. In and out is no problem. Appreciate you seeing the live stream. Like I said, I put this up really late, so appreciate that. Wild Boar is going with J-Rod. Good pick. Good pick. I think he's due. Going to be tough to get one off of Valdez. I like the picks, though. Sleepy going with Teo. I think these are all good picks against a tough lefty. Yeah, the gang's all here, pretty much. Missing William and a couple others. The Manimal. If you guys can, hit the like button for me. I know you're all subs, so I don't need to get into that, but we'll go with it. Are there any lefties even in the lineup today for the Mariners? I think JP is the only lefty in the lineup for Seattle tonight. But yeah, I'm excited for the football ones. I hope those take off. And then it's just YouTube, the algorithm. Honestly, my Mariners Astros video only took off because Astros fans found it more than Mariners fans. Let's go over the lineup real quick since we've got about, let's see, till first pitch, we are at, I guess I just look at my phone, about 8 minutes. So here we are. The lineup first for the visiting Mariners. J.P. Crawford will lead off and play shortstop. Julio will bat second, be in center field. Ty France bats third, plays first base. Teoscar Hernandez will be batting fourth. He'll be DHing tonight. Batting fifth will be the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Batting sixth will be the catcher, Tom Murphy. Batting seventh in left field is going to be A.J. Pollock. Batting eighth, playing second base, is going to be Jose Caballero. And then batting ninth and playing right field will be Dylan Moore. Brian Wu on the mound, 1-1 with a 4.08 ERA. The really good ones for my son. Well, I mean, definitely for the guys in here. I mean, this is the gang right here in here. So that's awesome. Well, watch hours. Like 800 or like 900. It hasn't updated the last two live streams, Sleepy. Like I was saying earlier, it takes a while for YouTube to get the live stream hours just because it's got to calculate the hours during the stream. Then it has to populate the hours after the stream that people go back and watch. So, which is good because even if I get like 5 people and you're all in here for 3 hours, that's like 15 watch hours just from that. So it's amazing how much the live streams can do for that. But I'll check right now and see if it updated anything. Usually it updates around 4 o'clock. It is not. And then let's go over the lineup for the hometown Astros tonight. Leading off and playing second base will be Mauricio Dubon. Batting second and playing shortstop is Jeremy Pena. Batting third and right field is Kyle Tucker. Batting fourth and third base is Alex Bregman. Batting fifth and playing first base, Jose Abreu. Batting sixth to DH Jainier Diaz. Batting seventh and playing left field is Corey Julks. Batting eighth will be the center fielder Chaz McCormick. Batting ninth and catching Martin Maldonado. And the pitcher, Framber Valdez, 7-6, 2.49 ERA. Oh man, the modern exterior. Oh, oh, Rooftop's got the one. He's had some really good videos. I liked his Jordan and the story of Jordan going to the Astros through the Bedard Josh Fields trade. It is crazy how baseball works that way because there's so many trades. I think you see that more in baseball than you do in football. Every commercial they add for they exactly they actually deduct it from each one. Let's See, we are. Should be. I guess the Fox Saturday games, they never come on right away. I don't get the pregame for them. We're about 6 minutes from first pitch here. Mariners going for 3 in a row, trying to win the series. This is probably by far the toughest game of the series where there seems to, I shouldn't say distinct pitching disadvantage. There goes any hours just saying that. The Pete Alonso trade, I don't know. I don't know. I got a feeling that they're not going to pull that one off, but it would certainly be the most fun trade the Mariners can have. Yes, it's on Fox today. So, yeah, just FYI for anybody that's looking for the game, it is on Fox and it has come on my TV screen now. But yeah, I shouldn't say like the Mariners are at a huge disadvantage because Brian Woo's been fantastic, but definitely the first game of this series where you do feel like they're probably slight underdogs. I'll be right back in just a second here, guys. Had to check something over there. Joe Davis and John Smoltz on the call. I think maybe the only one to watch. Maybe the only one on the watch. The watch hours or being able to actually watch the game. There he is. Williams in the house. You were the last of the crew we were waiting for to get in here. We were like, okay, just missing William. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. Kind of an impromptu stream today, but let's do game 3. Let's do it. Oh, and we have a new sub. I didn't see who did it, but got to update that banner. Going to add the subs into it just to get people to, see if they'll come on aboard. So 499 till the next goal of 200. Welcome in, everybody. Let's do it. Oh, the Pete Alonso trader. I mean, it's not the craziest thing. I mean, the Mets are dropping out. They're spending a lot of money. Flick, Moses, Sleepy's in here. We're just missing where we need the Manimal. Missing the Manimal, missing Hannah and the rest of her crew. Let's see, Fernando, Stefan, Gunny. Who else? Live 200, who is in the swimming pool right now. Let's see. I'm trying to think who else. I always feel bad because I go through these and I'm just going off the top of my head. Oh, hey, I've got the home run predictions. Jacob. Yes, we're missing Jacob. Wesley, Christian. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Flick. I appreciate it. And I don't mean to forget anybody, just when I'm going through, it's hard to remember. So Flick is in for AJ Pollock. I'm in for Gino, though someone else can take Gino. Wild Boar's got J-Rod. Sleepy's got Teo. If anybody new here, just to let you know, predict who you think is going to be the first Mariner to homer. And whoever gets the most right at the end of the season is going to win a New Era hat. Not a jersey, maybe. It depends on if I'm monetized. A shirt, something like that. Something Mariners or whatever you want. It doesn't have to be Seattle Mariners. It can be Seahawks. I don't care. It can be Miami Dolphins. Dumper is not starting tonight, Moses. Just FYI. Dumper's out. Now, you can still pick him. Could pinch hit and get a home run. But just to let you know, Moses, Tom Murphy's doing the catching tonight. Julio is actually already taken by Wild Boar. I can put you down for both of them and give you each a point, but just FYI, it is taken. I tried not to do 2 people on the same just so it doesn't get confusing there. Yeah, no Cal. You've got your choices. You can go JP. JP's available. Ty's available. Murph's available. Cobby and Dylan Moore. Murphy's Murphy's still out there. And short porch in Houston wouldn't be a bad pick. William, you're going with Murphy. Murphy's your pick. I'll put you down for that. Just let me know thumbs up or thumbs down on that. Put William in for the Murph. Oh, Moses, I'm sorry. Ford's out of the lineup today, too. It's a lefty on the mound, so no Ford. You've got right now, okay, I've got you in for Tom Murphy. Moses, right now you can go with JP, Ty France, Cobby, or Dylan Moore. Ty France might be the best bet in that, but go with it with what you want. You can put in for Mike Ford. He could pinch hit. So I'd be very clear. You can pick those guys. Yeah, no lefties stay outside of JP. So Moses, let me know. You can totally pick that. But poor Moses. I don't know I think everybody else is you've named everybody that's on the bench, essentially. Colton Wong's not in there either. So looks like we are getting ready for some baseball here. I know, seriously. Although, you know what? Maybe Demo's due. Maybe he's due. Valdez throwing his last few warm-up tosses. Moses, who can I put you in for? Ty? You want Ty, Demo, Cobby? That's about all that's left. Ty and JP. I don't know about JP against the left. Watch JP homer first pitch. But pretty much the whole lineup taken. JP, love it. Moses is in for JP. Let's get it done first. First pitch of the game. How about that? Get it out of the way. Get Moses a point. Flick is currently in the lead with 1. And Flick today has, who does Flick have? Flick has A.J. Pollock. Kind of a sleeper pick. I like it. Let me edit the banner here because we are officially going to be in the top of the first. Last few warm-up tosses here for Mr. Valdez. The Mariners saw him in Game 2 of the ALDS last year. I believe they also had a game they saw him in the summer where they actually hit him pretty well, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was a game in July. I believe it was a Saturday as well, so we'll see. It'd be a great guy to get it going. Yeah, that's a lot of breaking balls from Valdez. This is another game, even though they did score 10 last night. If you're going to win this, it's probably going to be a 3-1 type game. It's not going to be, runs are going to be at a premium. So try and cash in when you can and go from there. Pat Hoiberg behind the plate today. I believe he graded out as one of the best umps last year on that umpire scorecard Twitter account. Pat Hoiberg or Hoiberg. I think that's him. He actually usually grades out really well. I don't know how he's done this year. I feel like they've all been bad. Washington beating up on Texas. The Yankees did win, but I believe, and Boston won, but Toronto lost. Texas was getting beat big. I think the Angels are later tonight, and I think that was it. So the Blue Jays did lose. So the Mariners can gain some ground. If they beat Houston, they gain ground on that. I think it was a no-hitter. Wasn't that Javier? Wasn't that Christian Javier that had the no-hitter? And I think it was a combined no-hitter. Here we go. First pitch from Valdez on the way to JP. Ground ball right to Dubon at second. Flips over to first. 1 pitch, 1 out. So Moses does not take an early 1-0 lead. Detroit threw a combined no-hitter today against Toronto. If you're the Blue Jays, you just got to look at it as a loss is a loss. If anybody is new here, hit the like button. If you're not subbed, hit that sub button. Oh, Hoiberg. Oh, yeah. Okay, got it. Stefan's in the house. What is happening, my man? Get in your home run pick. Here's the pitch to Julio. It is ball 1 inside. There's only a few picks left, though, Stefan. You've got Dylan Moore, Ty France, and Caballero to pick from if you want to get one in. That's interesting, though. Thank you for that on Hoiberg throwing perfect game for him in the World Series. Strike 1 to Julio, 1-1. He's always been a good ump. I do too. It's good against the lefty. Yes, it is. Yeah, another nice uniform matchup. It does. It's very aesthetically pleasing. The 1-1 from Valdez to Julio. Low 2-1. All right, Stefan's in for Demo. I like it. So let's see. We almost got the whole lineup in here. I took Gino. Someone could still take Gino, I guess, because I can't really win the thing. The 2-1 from Valdez to Julio. And the pitch. Line drive foul down the right field line. 2-2. Yeah, I'm not big on the Fox. I like the score bug, but I don't like their strike zone box. It's way too light. And the camera angle is very over the top more than it is angled. The 2-2 from Valdez to Julio. Swing and a miss. Nasty breaking ball there. There's that curve. Strike 3, second out of the inning. That will bring up Ty France with 2 outs and nobody on. Yeah, it's because it's Fox. I think Fox just has a little bit different camera setup probably than Root does, would be my guess. 2 down, 2 quick outs. JP ground out in the first pitch. Julio strikes out. Valdez is good. This is not going to be an easy one to get. Here's Ty. Takes a strike. Just in there. Not a good pitch. Borderline. Could have gone either way. Called strike one. This is going to be a game. Woo's going to have to be on today because it's not going to be easy to score a lot of runs off Valdez. He is ready. His 0-1 pitch to Ty. Fouls it off quickly, 0-2. No score here, top of the first, just underway from Minute Maid Park. Is it still called Minute Maid? They change these stadium names so much. Lowest career ERA pre-All-Star break amongst active pitchers, minimum 40 starts. DeGrom, McClanahan, Kershaw, Sale, and then Valdez. His 0-2 to Ty. Up high, 1-2. At this point, any extra pitches Valdez can throw is a good thing for the Mariners. Ty hitting .267 on the season. Next pitch will be number 10 of the inning for Valdez. Already working up a lather. He is ready in his 1-2. Swing and a miss. That was a nasty change. Easy 1-2-3 inning for Framber Valdez. We'll go to the bottom of the first. It's the Mariners 0, the Astros coming up. Oh, sorry. It's the Manimal is in the house. Thank you for joining. Well, I chose this very late, so I don't know if the notification stuff, that could be my fault. That could be me. Yes, Detroit is in the house. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're no-hitter for your Tigers today. Congratulations on that, Manimal. Valdez throws 94-mile-per-hour sinker. Yeah, that just seems like a pitch that would absolutely kill the Mariners. And so far, it is doing that. Yeah, Ty frustrated there. The Manimal letting people to be nice to get his pitch. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's on like any extra pitch he can throw is a good thing. Thank you, William, for the numbers. Curveball 20. That curveball and that sinker are going to be deadly. And I feel like those are pitches this team has struggled on this year. So listen, we know that. We know this is going to be a tough game for this team. We know Valdez is really good. So I'm not going to be upset. Just got to find a way to squeeze out a couple runs. That's awesome, man. Well, congrats. I'm glad you enjoyed the game today for your Tigers. And that combined no-hitter thrown by the Detroit Tigers, which also helped the Mariners as they beat the Toronto Blue Jays. Exactly. Yeah. And so they're going to look for Valdez. I mean, he's probably going 7 no matter what. And then that cutter. Yeah. William, I really appreciate it. Thank you for the numbers. Sinker, curve, and cutter for Valdez. And that last pitch I called a changeup. That might have been a little cutter or even the curveball. It's low. I think he has 24 walks this year to 109 strikeouts. I'm not sure the exact number, but I know he only has like 24, 25 walks. Going to be tough, but should be a fun one. Good test for Brian Wu. Hopefully he is up to the challenge. And then, okay, so it probably was a changeup that he threw to Ty because that's what it looked like. So he throws that 10.4. Yeah, they did. Detroit did a really good Blue Jays lineup. Yes, very awesome stats. Appreciate William bringing those to the table and for anybody in there. It's a good point. That's right, because Valdez was actually supposed to start Thursday and got pushed back. Here is Brian Wu. 6 starts, 1-1 record, 4.08 ERA, 28 2/3, 8 walks, 39 strikeouts. He has been fantastic. Predominantly four-seam fastball, mixes in the sinker and the slider. We know how good that sinker is running into hitters. Here is Mauricio Dubon. And Wu is ready. His pitch. Outside ball 1, 95. If you're new to the stream, hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit that sub button. On the way to 2,000. I've passed 1,500. Looking for 2K. Here's Wu's pitch. Ground ball right to JP. He flings it over to Ty for out number 1. That sun is creating an awful angle, at least for me. I don't know how you guys feel watching the game, but the way that sun comes in just looks brutal. Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. Tom Murphy is already taken, Manimal. So you have a pick of you could go with Ty France or Jose Caballero. I would love to give you the Murph, but he is taken. But if you still want to say Murphy's going to homer, that's totally fine too. Here is Jeremy Pena. Outside corner for a strike. But I just couldn't put it into the contest. Yeah, I agree on the sun angle there. Wu is ready and his 0-1 pitch to Jeremy Pena on the way. Ground ball foul, strike 2. Brian Woo's got to be up to the task today. Tough customer with Framber Valdez on the other side. So Brian Woo's going to have to match him zeros for zeros today. This game could just come down to whoever's able to kind of run into one. Woo looks ready to go. His 0-2 pitch to Pena. Line drive, base hit into left field just past J.P. Crawford. It is a one-out single for the Astros for Jeremy Pena. 1 out, 1 on. All right, we got Manimal in for Ty France. I got it. Thank you. Yeah, I'll think of something for a tiebreaker. I'll think of something. We'll come up with something. Yeah, Demo was taken by Stefan. I mean, Demo's due, I feel like. 9 players, if we have more than 10. You know, I mean, honestly, at that point, like, I hate this not to be rude, but you miss out. It's, get here quick. That's all I would say. I don't mean that maliciously to anybody, but that's just how it's going to have to be. Here's Kyle Tucker fouls off the first pitch. I was writing down that Animal Sanctuary took Ty, and I almost said Animal Sanctuary was batting. Tucker having last 14 games hitting 370. His 13-game hitting streak was snapped last night, and he is down 0-1. But we do need to think of a tiebreaker in case people end up tied at the end of the year. So we'll think of something for the last game. The pitch inside 1-1. Maybe the last game we'll just do kind of a whole, especially if the Mariners are out of it, we'll just have a ton of fun and do something crazy for the last game of the year. You know what I mean? Because last game might be a Sunday, so I don't even know if I would. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's a Monday. Well, we'll see. Murphy calls for time. I think they're having a pitch comm issue. So Murphy's going to go get some new gear here. It gives me time to check out the comments. I mean, it just is what it is. It's just for fun. It's not like I'm giving away $1 million here. It's just something cool. So, that's true. Good call by Sleepy. That's a good point. Like, Cal's on the bench, Mike Ford. You don't have to go with starters. I mean, it's the first home run, so it would be gutsy to pick a backup. But you could. I mean, and hey, if that's all you got left, it's worth a shot. You never know. So that's a good point. You guys don't have to take starters. And hey, last night, the first home run wasn't hit until the 9th inning, despite the Mariners scoring 10 runs. So you never know. And 2 good pitchers. So it's not crazy that, Cal Raleigh could pinch hit and hit a home run. Brian Woo getting his best Geno Smith impression, throwing the football around pregame. I know he's done that every game. He kind of does have like a quarterback delivery. It's very smooth when Woo pitches. 1-1 to Tucker. Pena on first with a single. Dubon grounded out. The 1-1 pitch to Tucker. That misses low. 2-1. Close pitch there. Not well framed, though, by Murphy, so not going to get that call. 2-1. Kyle Tucker on deck is Bregman. On the call on Fox is Joe Davis, John Schmaltz, and Ken Rosenthal is in the house as well. Woo is ready, and his 2-1 pitch to Tucker. Down low, 3-1. So Woo in danger of walking Kyle Tucker here. It would set up a double play. Pena on at first with a 1-out single. Woo is behind Tucker 3-1. Pena gets a slight lead at first. Woo is ready. And his 3-1. There goes Pena. The pitch is a fair ball down the right field line. That may score Pena. It kind of kicks out there, and it will score Pena. It's 1-0 Astros. The ball gets away on the infield, and Tucker's going to get all the way to third. Some poor play here by the Mariners to start this game, and it's 1-0 Astros. Jacob, what is up, my friend? Good to see you in the house. Let's turn him into shorts. Yeah, exactly. I'm not technologically sound enough to do that, but it is a good idea, and he does a good job with those. Yeah, unfortunately, not careful enough with Tucker. It is the Manimal still in the house. Jacob, good to see you in here. Thank you. And then some poor fielding by the Mariners. So already another runner in scoring position here for Houston. And you don't want to give up too many runs because with Valdez on the mound, it is not going to be easy. Here is Bregman. Infield already in for the Mariners. They know that. The pitch fouled off. The Mariners already being careful. They know two might be too many. I'm not saying that negatively. Just Valdez is really good. 1-0 Houston. Pena singled, and he was off on the pitch. Tucker doubled. That scored Pena. The Mariners kicked the ball around a little bit out there, and it allowed Tucker to get the third. And it's 1-0 Houston. The 0-1 to Bregman. Line drive, base hit off the glove. I think of Gino. That will score another run. It is 2-0 Houston. Not a good start at all here for the Mariners, especially going up against Valdez. Not what you wanted. I knew this was going to be the toughest game coming into the series. This was going to be the one that I kind of thought if not that I just assumed they'd win 3, but if you're going to drop one, this might be it. It's not off to a great start here, 2-1. That's right, Wild Boy. You're right. Now, unfortunately, it's 2-0 now, but you're right. Got to score that one anyways. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, Wu struggling, getting hit pretty hard here early on. Here is Jose Abreu. That's in there for a strike. But 2 is not the end of the world. It's a bloop and a blast. So got to keep it here, though. You just can't let this game get out of hand. 3-4 starts getting to the point against Valdez where you start going, yeah, maybe not tonight. But if you can keep it at 2, you still just need that bloop and that blast. The 0-1 from Wu to Abreu. That misses outside, 1-1. So not concerned. Yeah, I mean, concerned obviously because it's 2-0, but no panic yet. Mariners have won the first 2 games of this series. And the goal I thought coming in was to get 3 out of 4. So you're still, and you do have a pitching advantage tomorrow, in my opinion. So we'll see. Let's come back in this one. The 1-1. Abreu with a little blooper off the fist, caught by Caballero, throw to first, and it's not in time. Ty catches it, but it kind of gets away from him. Sorry, guys, that sun on the field is really blocking what's going on. So Cabby catches a little soft line driver from Abreu. Right. As soon as you saw it, it really is, a great line. And that one always stuck with me. My buddy told me that getting down, and he was a pitcher, and he said getting down 1-0 never bothered me because you always got to score 1 anyways. So here is Yainer Diaz. 2 outs, 1 on, and the pitch. Strike 1 right down the pipe. And all the Mariners got to do, like I said, it's a bloop and a blast. 2-0. This team has shown they can come back. So not worried yet. Let's see if Wu can hold them here and then get back out there and do some work on Valdez. You got to beat the best to be the best. The 0-1 from Wu to Diaz. Up high, 1-1. If you guys are new to the stream, hit the like button. And if you're new to my channel, hit the sub button. Yeah, that sun is killing me. The good thing is it should go away fairly soon. I should wear like poker shades here. Yeah, Wu looks okay. He's been hit a little hard. Sinker doesn't look too bad. It looks like they might have closed the roof here because I don't see any more sun. That pitch misses outside, 2-1. Yep, bloop, walk, and a hit. Charlie Blackmon, the GOAT. Who could that be? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. Thank you for subbing to the channel, Charlie Blackmon. The GOAT, definitely the GOAT beard of baseball. That is for sure. The 2-1 pitch. Outside, 3-1. Three and one here from Wu to Diaz. So a little bit of trouble here. Thank you for the sub, Charlie. You're the man. The 3-1 pitch. Ground ball right to Cabby. Bobbles it. Gets it to Ty in time. That will retire the side. We head to the top of the second. The Astros do get 2 on a Tucker double and a Bregman single. I think they closed the roof or something because I don't see the sun glare anymore, which makes it a lot more easy on the eyes. Let me update the sub list thanks to Mr. Charlie Blackmon. And let me update the innings. Oh, got it. I had a little gnat flying around and I got it. So that's small victories. That was actually the Mrs. J Trident podcast, but seriously, it is. It's like got to do all that stuff for when they come in here. Imagine. Yeah, seriously. I wonder if that's why Cabby bobbled that last one a little bit. If that ball didn't get away, it would only been, yeah, exactly. I think even both. I think had Pena not been running, Tucker doesn't score. excuse me, Pena doesn't score on the Tucker one, and it kind of kicked out weird on Dylan Moore. I mean, it is what it is, but yeah, I agree with you. I think the ball kicked away kind of odd from Dylan Moore there, and then Pena was running on the pitch. Just kind of a perfect storm. It happens. The Mariners' perfect storm to the Astros last night. Got to get the runs back. I mean, you're going to have to find a way. Got to do it. Valdez is tough, but find a way. Yeah, JP could have. I mean, it would have been great defensive play by JP on the first one on Pena's base hit, but he could have had that. And then Gino, I'll be honest, I didn't really see what happened. I just looked like it ricocheted off his glove a little bit and then went into the outfield. No, if he had a legitimate shot at it or if it was a great play to do it, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a little unfortunate. It happens. It happens. Listen, when the Mariners been playing good ball, I can't get like I'm in one of those moods right now where like I wanted 3 out of 4, still in this game. You've got the pitching advantage matchup, in my opinion, tomorrow. They just won a series against the Giants and the Rays. I'm not going to get super negative on this team at the moment. Really? They gave Moore an error? Did he bobble something out there? Again, like I didn't see it because the stupid sun. Boy, they've been weird on the error. The official score of Houston has been a little wonky. That one yesterday on Wong being an error was weird. And then I thought Ty getting a hit was weird. Yeah, they did. Mariners have an error. I thought it just took a weird ricochet. Oh, no, you know what? It was an error on the throw. It was the throw that allowed Tucker to go to third. Here's Teoscar Hernandez, and that sun could not be more back right there in the middle, strike one. It was the throw, which does make sense because it got away. That's what it was. I was like, I didn't think he messed up fielding it. Teo is 8th in the American League in home runs. Surprising. The 0-1 pitch from Valdez to Teo. Back up the middle. Nice play there by Dubon. Throws over to first in time to get Teoscar for out number 1. Same. That's how I look at it. Still got a shot today and a good chance tomorrow. Listen, even a split isn't the worst thing in the world. I would hate to win the first 2 and lose the next 2 and leave a bad taste in the mouth. But it's been a good series so far. Yeah, it was definitely on the throw. But thank you for pointing it out. I didn't realize that. That must have been. I thought maybe they closed that roof, but it must have just been a little cloud coverage. Bring back the cloud. Here comes my pick to homer, Eugenio Suarez. He takes ball 1 in the dirt. Still looking for who will get the point tonight for the Mariner home run. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the like button. Well, again, if you're just coming to the stream, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the sub button. Got the sub counter down there now, striving for 2,000. Here's the pitch to Gino. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 1-1, 97 from Valdez, who looks very sharp here early on. Valdez, 29 years old, 5'11", 239. He looks taller than that, but who knows? Mariners going to have to battle today. They're down 2-0. The pitch to Gino. Inside, ball 2. Not going to be easy against Valdez, so the Mariners are going to have to show a little fight today, which they have been doing recently. Mariners have won 6 out of 7 overall. The 2-1 from Valdez to Gino. Down low, 3-1. Mariners looking for their first base runner. Gino's in a good hitter's count. Valdez, highest ground ball rate in the AL, makes sense with that sinker that William talked about, that he throws 54% of the time. So not surprising that Valdez gets a lot of ground balls. That home run's going to be tough to get. The 3-1 to Gino. Up high, ball 4. So the Mariners do have the tying run aboard, and that will bring up the Murph, who has been red hot. So the Mariners do get a base runner on the 1-out walk from Eugenio Suarez. Check the comments. Good walk. Good walk. Yep, absolutely. Let's go. Let's get that bomb right here. I forgot who put in for Murphy. He will take ball 1 up high. William has Murphy. The Murph on the season, 277, 5 homers, 10 RBIs, 862 OPS. After a really slow start to the season, the Murph has been fantastic. The 1-0 from Valdez to Murphy. Gino on it first after a walk. The pitch. Fouled off. Pretty good hack at that one, though, by the Murph. 97. Gets a good piece of it. When they foul it straight back like that, you don't miss it by much. Just underneath it, maybe a smidge. If he's a little bit on top of that more, that might have been in the gap. The 1-1 from Valdez to Tom Murphy. The pitch. That ball's hit pretty deep to center field. McCormick, though, is going to be there right in front of the warning track for out number 2. That looked better off the bat. I'm sorry about that, guys. Off the bat, that looked like it was headed for the gap. McCormick chases it down. 2 down, and that will bring up A.J. Pollock, who is Flick's pick to click or pick to homer here. There we go. If Pollock homers here, not only do the Mariners tie it up, but Flick would take a commanding 2-0 lead in the contest. Pollock, 167, 5 homers, 15 RBIs, 549 OPS. Did have 2 hits on the 4th of July, a single and a home run against the Giants. The pitch, swing and a miss, nasty curveball inside on Pollock, strike 1. Paul asking if that was a strike, and it certainly was not. 0-1. Valdez only 21 pitches so far. Gino on at first with a 1-out walk. Valdez is ready, and his 0-1. Ground ball, fair. Bregman behind the back, backhands it. Throws it first. What a play by Bregman. Was Abreu on the bag, though? They're saying he was. Pollock is out. It looked like Abreu might have come off the bag. I'm curious if the Mariners do want to look at this a little bit. Great play by Bregman. Behind the bag in foul territory. Flung it over. Bregman's got a strong arm. Let's see if Abreu stayed on the bag. Yep, he did, clearly. That's the end of the inning. We had at the bottom of the second, it's 2-0 Houston. It looks like Wells. Yeah, it did. It looked good off the bat. Yeah, I thought it might be an infield hit there for a while. Said the Mariners need outfielding. Well, after watched the Rockies for many years, David Dahl. That's an interesting one. You know, I haven't thought about that. How's Dahl been doing this year? Again, I don't follow the Rockies too much. The Mariners definitely need some outfield depth because, Teo's a free agent. Kelenic, I think, has certainly established that he can play in the bigs, but just hasn't been good enough. That would be an interesting name. I'm not sure how he's doing though this year. Yeah, it's Paul Locke. Oh, you spell with 2 O's. You're good. Don't worry about it. I knew who you meant. We will head to the bottom of the second, still 2-0. A little bit better that inning for the Mariners. Murphy had a pretty good, some pretty good contact off Valdez. Gino drew a walk. Pollock, I thought for sure was going to get an infield single off the bat on that one. Usually for baseball, you don't see a lot of draft picks traded. It would have to be some minor leaguer. I'd have to take a look at his numbers and see how he's been this year. But definitely anybody that's, a decent, platoon option is worth it for the Mariners to upgrade over A.J. Pollock. I mean, hopefully for their sake, Pollock can just keep it going. But, definitely looking for an upgrade there. 2-0 Houston. We're heading to the bottom of the second inning here. Let me just send a quick message here, guys. Be right back with y'all. All right, let's get back to it. We are back here. Corey Julks leading it off here in the bottom of the second inning. Julks having a nice season. He's actually already down the count 0-1. I apologize. Sending a message, didn't see the first pitch. That one's fouled off. So quickly 0-2. Unless Julks got a pitch clock violation. I was not looking up, so I apologize. 2:22. Ooh. Is that this year for Dahl? Then yeah, I'm going to have to pass on that. I'll have to pass on someone. That's just not even what – I mean, A.J. Pollock's giving him more than that. The 0-2 swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Wu. Always a change of scenery can help for some guys. Last best year was 2019. But he was good for and it just depends on if these guys are just getting too old. It's like Nelson Cruz. Are they just having down years or are they just done. You know what I mean? So, but Blackman would be interesting. Quick out here for Wu. This Jolk strikes out. That will bring up Chas McCormick. 259 average on the year. And Wu's first pitch to him is outside or inside ball one. Yeah, that was nice. That was more what we've seen from Brian Wu recently. Dahl has, yeah, I'm going to probably say pass on that. I know he used to have some good power, if I'm not mistaken. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. It's always tough, too, with guys in Colorado. You know, you never know what their numbers. Yeah, it might even been, yeah, I think it was 05. It was. It's insane. Some of these guys are still around. Doing the gator chop. Did Chas McCormick go to Florida? Inside 2-1, or is that for Wu? Did Wu? I don't know. 2-1 here on Chas McCormick. One guy from the Mets, Mr. Verlander. He was around in 05. Oh, Mr. Pete Alonso, who's you were talking about. The 2-1 line drive off the catcher, foul. 2-2. Why'd you lose it? Did you forget to log in for it? I've had that on, not on here, but on other places where I've forgotten accounts before. And a swing and a miss, strike three on McCormick. So quick 2 outs here. Nice start for Brian Wu so far here today. Oh, man. Do you remember the email it's associated with? If you remember the email, I think you can do forgot password on that. I know I've been there, man. Not on here, but Taijuan Walker signed it actually a couple weeks ago. I went to the Phillies Diamondbacks game and Taijuan Walker signed it for me. Here's Maldonado, strike one, outside corner. Actually signed it for my daughter. Live 200 brought it up to him, and he signed it. Yes, he is looking very good this inning, Moses. Yeah, and it's killing me too, that son. Here's the 0-1 from Wu to Maldonado, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two. Wu a pitch away from striking out the side here. Most strikeouts in their first 6 games. Felix in 05, Wu this year. He is tied with Michael Pineda. If he gets one more, he'll pass Pineda, and he could pass Felix. The 0-2. That's a fly ball. Julio looks like he's got it. Going back to the warning track. Just in front of the track, he makes the catch. Very nice and quick 1-2-3 for Brian Wu. We'll head to the top of the third. It's the Astros 2, the Mariners nothing. That was a nice inning from Wu. Looks like he's settled in a little bit. And hopefully the Mariners can get that bloop and that blast that we need. If you guys are new to the stream, hit like on the stream. And don't forget to subscribe. 523 OPS. For Maldonado, I'm surprised he's been catching every game. I thought he was platooning with someone. But yeah, he has always been more defensive first with an occasional home run. But yeah, the defense has fallen off a little bit. Yeah, nice inning by Wu to get the pitch count back in line. Yeah, a little dangerous on that fly ball there. Very nice. Definitely sleepy. Good inning from Wu. Yeah, it would be great to get Valdez's pitch count up, but also need to get some runs. Mad Flick. Flick's mad. Wait. Oh, for the pitch. Oh, for letting us know the pitch. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, appreciate it, Flick. You sound pretty happy to me. You guys all seem pretty happy. I think we're all like in pretty good spirits on the Mariners right now. Like this is, I think, as good as we've all felt this season. At least that's how I feel. What is up, King Sam? Appreciate it. Go Dog College. CB. Wait, what's CB F versus D? College something? But King Sam, good to see you, my friend. All right, Animal. Oh, I see you got the count back. Animal, take it easy, man. Have a great night. Good to see you, my friend. The occasional moment, it seems to. Yes, it does. Doesn't it? I was just going to. I almost said that as I was talking about it. It always seems to be us. Oh, yeah. Need to get that up for sure. It's going to be tough. I mean, so, Valdez is so good that, like, I mean, sometimes you just can't. They're throwing strikes, nothing you can do. You'd like to get it up a little bit, and then also while you're doing that, hope to get a couple runs as well. It will be Caballero, Moore, and JP due up for the Mariners. Here in the top of the third, currently 2-0 Astros. A RBI double by Kyle Tucker and an RBI single for Alex Bregman. Framber Valdez very sharp for the first 2 innings. Oh, he threw the I thought he threw a base. Valdez looked like he just threw a baseball. Angers the rosin bag. I was like, oh, is he hurt? Because I know I think Wild Boar mentioned he has been pushed back his starts. Caballero, 225, 3 homers, 19 RBI, 696 OPS. He stands in against Valdez. And the first pitch. Swing and a grounder foul down the right field side towards the first base dugout. 0-1. Would like to see the Mariners have a good inning and make Valdez throw a nice handful of pitches. The 0-1 from Valdez to Caballero. In there for strike, 0-2. Just caught the inside corner. That's one of those pitches that a good pitcher like Valdez is just going to get. The AL East just absolutely loaded. Every team minimum 4 games over 500. Caballero will take time. He's quickly in an 0-2 hole. And this is where it's tough to rack up the pitch count. Valdez just throwing strikes. Just going to have to find a way to put some of these in play and scrounge out a couple runs. That's going to be how you get the pitch count up today. The 0-2. Grounder foul, stuff like that. Staying alive, fouling off pitches. Like last night, Hunter Brown, despite the strikeouts, was kind of all over the place. So it's a little easier to rack up that pitch count. And that's kudos to the Mariners as well for doing that. But now the question is going to be, it's going to be a little harder against Valdez. The 0-2. Cabby steps in. The pitch. Line drive. Base hit into left field. Nice 0-2 hitting for Jose Caballero. The Mariners have leadoff single. Caballero, big turn to second. That would have been disaster. But it's a leadoff single for Jose Caballero. Good start. Here is Dylan Moore. Slightly, a little low. Only way to go, though, is it can't possibly go any lower. So get a hit. Yeah, nice at-bat there by Cabby. Yeah, here it is. Let's go right here. We do have a pick for Demo from Stefan to Homer. So let's see, with George Kirby being interviewed. Moore, pretty good hack at that one. Fouls it back, 0-1. I mean, Dylan Moore's not an 0-40 hitter, so eventually hits are going to fall in. Like, I mean, even if you do think he's bad, it's not this bad. Kirby's walk rate, the best in the American League, 6th best whip, 8th best ERA. George Kirby's being interviewed on Fox. See if Dylan Moore can come through for the Kirby interview. The pitch. Fly ball, right field. Tucker's got this. He is shading himself on the sun a little bit. Makes the catch, 1 away. Caballero really having to, no, not too bad, just retreats to first. That'll bring up J.P. Crawford, who is the pick for Moses to Homer. So another one would be a great time to have happen. Unfortunately, that batting average is going to be 0.39 now as he flies out. If anybody's new here to the stream, hit the like button on the stream and hit that sub button. Got the score and the subscriber ticker going on down there. 498 from my next goal of 2,000. Here is J.P. Crawford. Quick throw by Valdez. Nearly got Cabby. He's back in there safe. That's a quick pickoff move. Mariners trying to chip away here, down 2-0 against the Astros here in the top of the third. Jose Caballero led off with the base hit. Dylan Moore flew out to right. Here's J.P. Crawford. And the pitch. Crawford shows bunt. Caballero goes. He's in there with a stolen base. Pitch was a strike to J.P. I think he showed bunt to distract Maldonado. Pulled it back. It was a strike. Cabby goes. Maldonado from his knee can't get him. Nice job. Mariners have runner in scoring position. Base hit cuts this lead in half. And it looks like time. I don't know if JP used his timeout or if we're waiting on something. Oh, Caballero's getting his, looks like his belt came undone. So, we got to give these guys 15 minutes to get their pants back on the field. Gives me a minute to check the comments. Yeah, Dylan Moore. Probably down to 039.7 now. Yeah, let's go, JP Moses. Hopefully for the Mariners and for you for the pick. Crawford, that would be cool. Crawford in the Crawford box. That would be quite a poke for him. Left fielder going the other way. They keep showing the slide to Cabby. Hurt himself a little bit on it. Yeah, Scott Service is coming out. Looks like he jammed his finger. So they were taking a look at Jose Caballero. Looks like he jammed his finger out there a little bit. I think he's talking about got stuck in the bases. They're putting some paint. Oh, he might have cut it. I think it's a cut, and they put something on it. Looks like it burned. And Cobby can't stand the pain. Scott helping him out. I'm thinking a cut, maybe? Because it looks like they put some sort of like solution in there. Or maybe they're popping it back into place. I'm not sure. Don't see where he jammed it, honestly. Yeah, that exactly. That would be quite a task, but it would be very, very cool. It's Caballero. It looks like his finger either jammed it or cut it. It looks like they were putting some sort of like, that stuff your grandma used to put on your cuts that burned and did nothing. It looks like they were putting some of that in Caballero because he was grimacing. And Scott was there to help him. It's 0-1 on JP. Caballero's going to stay in the game. I didn't see where he jammed the finger either, so I think it was a cut. Valdez is ready, and his 0-1 to JP Crawford looks back Cabby and the pitch. And they're strike. Caballero going to third. He's safe. 2 stolen bases for Caballero. It is 0-2 on JP, but now even a fly ball here from JP will get the Mariners on the board, a decent length fly ball. Cabby adjusting the belt again. Gutsy by Caballero. And he is definitely safe. Now the task is on JP. Got to find a way here. Got to cut into the lead here. Especially against Valdez. You don't get a lot of opportunities. The 0-2's in the dirt 1-2. You're not going to get a lot of chances to score off Valdez. So you've got to take advantage here with a runner at third. I know I'm probably over-exaggerating a little bit, but, against a pitcher like this, even a sac fly here, 2-1, cut into the lead a little bit. Here's the 1-2 from Valdez to JP Crawford. Fouls it. Ooh, off his shin. JP's going to need a couple minutes before he's ready to go again. Gives me a chance to check out the comments. Oh, did he step? Okay, that makes sense. I do too. He's a grinder. Yeah, do you know JP's going to give a quality at bat? Yeah, Caballero's a grinder. He's kind of a perfect 26th man, in my opinion. You need guys like that. Here is Valdez's 1-2 to JP Crawford, and the pitch. Inside 2-2, almost got JP. So JP gets the count back even here. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the like button on the stream, and don't forget to subscribe as well. I've reached one of my goals of 1,500. Thank you to everybody in the stream that has helped with that. The 2-2 from Valdez to JP, and the pitch. Down low, 3-2. Good take by JP. That's that nasty, looks like a curve from Valdez. George Kirby getting sunflower seeds tossed on him. That's got Ty France written all over it. Or Gino. Kirby getting doused with the sunflower seeds. Here is the 3-2 now to JP. Caballero on at third with 1 out. And the 3-2 pitch. Line drive in the left field for a base hit just over the head of Bregman. That will score a run. Just enough by JP to muscle that into left field. It is 2-1. Mariners are on the board. Just enough of that one by JP. There we go. Not the home run, but great at bat there by JP. We'll take it. That's what you got to do. Chip away. Chip away at Framber Valdez. And even better, a base hit. So Mariners still with the pressure on. And here is Julio, who picked Julio? Wild Boar picked Julio. So a Julio home run here would be extremely nice. 2-1 Astros. Runner at first, 1 out for Julio. The pitch from Valdez. Julio going the other way. Down the right field line. Does Tucker get to it? He does. JP gets back to first. I thought that was pegged for right field. Julio hit that on a bullet. That will bring up Teoscar Hernandez. Yes, Caballero created that run. Kudos to JP as well, but that was all Cabby. That was a Caballero run score. Man, Julio hit that hard. That's a shame. I thought that was in the right field corner for sure, but better at bats here. Better at bats. Here comes Ty France. I said Teo. It's Ty France. My bad. Here's the pitch. Ty with a line drive foul down the left field line. Strike 1. Valdez has thrown 15 pitches this inning, so make him work a little harder. Caballero, for those just joining, led off the 6th inning with a single. Dylan Moore flew out. Cobby stole second and third, and a J.P. Crawford single has made it 2-1. Here in the top of the third. 0-1 pitch to Ty France with J.P. on at first. The pitch. Down low, 1-1. J.P. not much of a base stealing threat. Would love to see him, though, maybe a wild pitch or something, get him into second. That Julio one bothered me. I thought that was stung into right field by Julio. I thought we were looking at a tie game with Julio on at second or third there. Nice job by Kyle Tucker to hunt that one down. The 1-1 to tie is in there for a strike, 1-2. Mariners also making Valdez throw some pitches for the first time. This next one will be number, I think, 19 of the inning. Looks like the sun. Maybe we got a cloud coming over there. It looks much more aesthetically pleasing. The next pitch will be number 18 this inning from Valdez. So better by the Mariners. 1-2 on Ty France. We know Ty can hit with 2 strikes. The 1-2 to Ty. Going the other way with it down the line, but it's foul. That's kind of that classic Ty France 2-strike approach right there. 2-1 Astros, top of the third. Astros hit striked first with 2 runs in the bottom of the first. Mariners got 1 back here in the top of the third. Chipping away. 2-1 Houston. JP on at first. Valdez is ready. His 1-2 to tie. Throw over to first. JP, not a big lead at all. Valdez just keeping him honest. I know JP's not much of a base stealer. It's with 2 strikes. I don't know if you want to get cute. Let's see if Ty can run into one. We do have the Manimal pick Ty France to homer. So let's see if the Manimal can come through. Ty can put one into those Crawford boxes. It's a park meant for his hitting style. The pitch. Down low, 2-2. Mariners doing a nice job laying off that breaking ball this inning. That is a tough pitch to hit. And the Mariners doing a much better job laying off of it here and making Valdez throw some pitches. Early on, they were chasing it a little bit. Not that I blame them. It's a deadly pitch. Let's see if Ty can just he can put one into those Crawford boxes, give the Mariners the lead. Let's see. The 2-2 from Valdez to Ty France. The pitch. Line drive the other way. Foul. Good battle here by Ty. And worst case scenario, you're making Valdez throw some pitches. So not the worst thing here. This will be the 21st pitch of the inning for Valdez. He only threw 22 combined in the first 2 innings. So nice inning for the Mariners. They do get a run as well. Ty France stands in. Valdez is 2-2 to tie with JP on at first, and the pitch. Fouled right off of his own ankle. Ty looks okay, steps right back in there. We'll do the 2-2 again. France. And little UFC action. Go for it. Go for it. Hope maybe you can watch that and play-by-play here. So you can keep up with the Mariners and then get the UFC action. This will be the 8th pitch of this at-bat for Ty France. And the 44th pitch of the evening for Framber. Valdez's pitch. Line drive into the hole. Pena's got it. Throws across to first in time. What a play by Jeremy Pena. There's been a couple nice defensive plays by the Astros robbing the Mariners. Pena in the hole. Got Ty France. That's a shame. That's Julio or anybody else running. That's probably a hit. Probably not. Tomorrow I would say 90% no. 95 even. Sundays are really hard for me to do. So do not expect it. It would be another last minute thing, which I doubt will be happening. Yeah, my gosh, I think that's even, well, Mike Ford probably not, but I think even Cal maybe beats that out, to be honest. That's a shame. Nice play by Jeremy Pena. Yeah, he is. That was a great play. Pretty good inning, though, for the Mariners. Exactly. That is exactly where it comes from. Yeah, good inning. Made Valdez throw, 21, 22 pitches. Got to run back. You know, it's not going to come in bunches against Valdez. Try and squeak in a couple now. And they kind of got the bloop, right? That inning was kind of that bloop run. Now they need the blast. So you just need to run into one. It's kind of back to that 1-0 game now where you just need the one. TV's under his belt. Yeah, Ty's slow. Good hitter, just not a speedster. I thought he might be able to beat that out because it was really far in the hole. Pena made a great play, obviously. That's the thing. If he just makes one little mess up there, probably first and second for Teo. But is what it is. Mariners do get a run back. We'll take it. Chip away. Bottom of third, 2-1 Astros. Let's hope Brian Wu remains on his game. Thank you, everybody that's joined the stream. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me on a Saturday late afternoon, early evening. We are in the bottom of the third in Houston, 2-1 Astros. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to sub. I have passed my first, well, not my first goal, but my previous goal, 1,500. Next goal is 2,000. So let's see maybe we can hit that by football season, which would be really, really cool to do. Thank you guys for being here. Probably won't do a post game tonight. Just depends on how this game goes. You know, I think this will be a good game. If they win, it will be amazing. If they don't, it'll just be a reminder. This is going to be one of those take a deep breath games. And here is Brian Wu with Dubon standing in. And that slider misses outside, 1-0. 1, 2, and 3, Dubon, Pena, and Tucker due up. This is the part that produced a couple runs for the Astros in the first. Wu's 1-0 to Dubon. In there for strike one, 94. Wu with a really solid second inning. That third inning was long. You had the Caballero injury, and then just a lot of foul balls and some pitches off of the guys. So that half inning felt like it took a while. Wu's 1-1 to Dubon. That's in there for strike two. Good pitch, 1 and 2. There's a look at Pete Woodworth, Mariners pitching coach, as he looks on at Brian Wu. Wu is ready in his 1-2 to Mauricio Dubon. And the pitch. Outside with that slider, 2-2. Doesn't look like he has a great feel for that slider today. Doesn't look like it's there. It's still good to throw it. It's a good show-me pitch, but it has not really been close yet from Brian Wu. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe he can find the groove for it. Wu's 2-2 to Dubon. Outside 3-2 at the fastball. Counts full. You don't want to walk Dubon and put him on in front of Pena, Tucker, and Bregman. You'd like to, and after the Mariners got that run, you'd like to have a shutdown inning here and get that offense right back to work and see if they can scrounge out another run. Here's Wu's 3-2. Ground ball right to Gino. He's up with it. My TV's shaking. He flings it over to Ty for the out. My TV's not shaking. My stream was shaking. 1 out. Right, with the double plays for sure. Ken Rosenthal reporting. I don't know what he is reporting on. Probably talking about Brian Wu and some of the innings limits conversations. 1 out, nobody on. That'll bring up Jeremy Pena. He singled back in the first inning in his first at bat. 2-1 Houston here, bottom of the third. A little bit of a rocky first inning for Wu, but looks like he settled in a little bit. Pena steps in. And the pitch. Grounder to Gino. He flings it over to Ty, and that is out number 2. So quick out number 2. And actually, crazy enough, if Wu can get a quick out here, he'll actually have less pitches thrown than Valdez through 3 innings. The MLB All-Star Game in Seattle. Tomorrow's the draft. I'll maybe do a video on, the Mariners do have 3 first-round picks. I'll maybe do a quick video on that. I'll be honest, I do not know much about MLB prospects, though. Here is Kyle Tucker. And the pitch from Wu. Swing and a miss, 96. I think Valdez is at 44 pitches, so as long as Wu can get Tucker here, crazy enough, he'll actually be in a better pitch count shape than Valdez. Famous last words, though. Wu is ready. His 0-1 to Tucker. Outside, 1-1. There's that sinker. The Houston gun seems a little slow because Castile last night was at like 92, 93. That sinker from Wu was at 91. We've seen that, I think, at 93, 94. Tucker stands in. And the 1-1 from Wu. Outside, 2-1. 2 outs, nobody on here, bottom of the third, 2-1 Houston. Game 3 of this 4-game set. The Mariners have taken the first 2 by a combined score of 15-2. So they've dominated the first 2 games. They do trail here 2-1. Wu is ready, and his 2-1 to Kyle Tucker. is in there for a strike. 2-2. Good pitch. Little backdoor slide piece there, looked like from Wu. Tucker having a fantastic year. He'll be at the All-Star game, along with, I believe, Valdez. I'm not sure if anybody else from Houston is going. We know Jordan would have been. The 2-2. Up high, 3-2. Wu frustrated with himself on that pitch. Second full count of the inning. Got Dubon to ground out on a 3-2 pitch. Pena grounded out for the second out of the inning. And Wu is 3-2 here on Kyle Tucker. Wu comes set and his 3-2. Ground ball right to Gino. Flips it over to France. And a quick 1-2-3 inning for Brian Wu, who I think is at the same pitch count as Valdez. 44. We'll head to the top of the fourth. It's the Astros 2. The Mariners 1. Yeah, and I'll do a little video on it, just talking about the guys. I do not know anything about baseball. It's hard to follow prospects. College baseball is not as big, and who follows high school baseball? Yeah, 3 picks in the first time that's ever happened. One of those thanks to Julio for winning Rookie of the Year. Very nice inning from Wu. He's at 44 and flick. I believe Valdez at 44 too, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, you're right. It was all 3 to Gino. Good call, Sleepy. All 3 grounders to Gino. Nice inning from Brian Wu. He's settled in nicely here. Bit of a rough start. That's perfect. That's what this team needs. Get them back out there. See if they can scrap out another one here against Valdez. Yeah, so both pitchers at 44. Let's see. Now you just got to find a way. You got that one. You know, it was kind of a Caballero creating stuff, but there was a nice job against Valdez. You got one. Find a way. Maybe someone just runs into one here. I thought Murphy hit it pretty hard. Julio hit one pretty hard last inning. So, you know, making a little contact against Valdez. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Teo, Gino, and Murphy, all guys that can run into one and put one into those Crawford boxes. Thank you all for joining tonight. Again, a very impromptu stream. Did not think I'd be doing one tonight, but decided why not? Why not? Let's do a little Saturday stream. This one will definitely probably be the last one before next Friday, when Rooftop and I are back to Friday Night Lights. That'll be Mariners and Tigers. Game something. What game will that be? Game 1 of that series. What am I talking about? Christian, welcome in, my friend. Good to see you. No worries about being late. Appreciate you joining. Good to see you. If anybody's just coming in, remember to hit the like button on the stream, and don't forget to sub. We got Dusty Baker mic'd up for the top of the 4th. So hopefully the Mariners can make Dusty sweat a little bit this inning. Valdez is ready. Teoscar Hernandez steps in, and the pitch. It will miss down low, 1-0. Mariners with a good inning in the 3rd. Made Valdez throw some pitches. Got a run. Let's see if they can get another one here. The 1-0 pitch from Valdez to Teoscar Hernandez is on the way. Swing and a miss. Good cut there from Teo. Swung and missed, but healthy hack at that one. He had some bad intentions there. Got some good righty power hitters that can put it into the Crawford boxes here. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. That fastball, Teo, just not catching up to it off of Valdez. Now you got to worry about that changeup and that curveball here. The 1-2. Teo with a bomb, deep left field. That ball is off the wall. Jokes will have to play it on a bounce. Teo gets into second. If that ball is 15 feet to the left, it is a home run. He just hit it to the deepest part of the park, but it is a leadoff double for Teoscar Hernandez. I cannot do the Derby. I can't keep up with it. It happens too fast. And honestly, outside of Julio, you guys are going to hate me. I think the home run Derby's boring. Christian is in the house. That was nice. Yes, lead off. Let's get that running. Find a way. You guys agree with me, though. If that was just to the left, that would have been deep in the Crawford boxes. Here's Gino. Runner at second with nobody out. Up high, 1-0. Teo just missed that. Oh, you made him. Sorry. I thought it was a little bit more to the left. It's so hard to tell. The M scored. Caballero had a base hit, stole second and third, and a J.P. Crawford single. So the quick answer is a J.P. single. The 1-0 to Gino, outside 2-0. Yeah, the Derby to me is just, it's cool. I couldn't do it, though. And outside of Julio, I can't sit through watching guys I don't care about. I mean, on a baseball level, homering. So you guys will be on your own for the Derby. 2-0 to Gino. Teoscar Hernandez lit off with a double. That's inside 3-0. Yeah, they are. This has been much better. Much better. Yeah, I apologize on that call, guys. I thought Teo got it. And the way Jolks was standing, I thought it was gone. The 3-0 pitch to Gino is ball 4. That looked like a strike, but it's called ball 4. It's got to be awkward for Dusty Baker because he probably wants to yell at the ump, but he's being interviewed. First and second, nobody out here for Tom Murphy. See if the Murph can come through. Yeah, that was very generous there on the ball 4. I don't know why that Teo one still frustrates me because that's 10 feet to the left, just a little bit, and that just catches the boxes and it's gone. But let's see if the Mariners can have a big inning. Here's Murphy, who is Williams picked a homer. Teo was Sleepy's. Sorry, oh, that's right. That's another reason you're excited there, Sleepy. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Just missed it. Here is the Murph. That's in the dirt ball 1. Not only would have been great for the Mariners, but it would have been the home run. Uh-oh. My stream okay? Yeah, it's back. Sorry, my internet is kind of maybe cutting in and out a little bit. I apologize if it is, guys. Hopefully everything's okay. Hit the like button if you just joined. If you're not subbed yet, hit that subscribe button. Mariners threatening here. First and second, nobody out. 1-1 from Valdez to Murphy, outside 2-1. Teoscar led off the inning with a ringing double. Gino walked. Murphy lined out his last at-bat. Thought he hit it pretty hard. 2-1 to Tom Murphy. Just want to stay out of a double play here. Valdez is a ground ball pitcher. The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. Good take by Murphy. And it was a ball. It was low. On deck is A.J. Pollock. Scott Service spits, watches anxiously. Big pitch here. This is like a game-changing pitch possibly right here, this 3-1. The pitch. Murphy with the drive. Center field, McCormick's there. He makes the catch. Man, off the bat, that just looks so good. Why are my eyes deceiving me so much today? 1 out, and unfortunately no advancements from the runners. Yeah, I think it's all just Caballero's done such a nice job with the little things. It is, isn't it, Christian? It's amazing how that, can just either come back to bite you or save you. It is so true. It did. I thought that was crushed. Here's A.J. Pollock, the pitch in there for a strike. Pollock was Flicks picked a homer. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it for Flick. Let's get him the home run. Yeah, wild boar. I thought for sure. I thought at least it was deep enough to maybe advance the runners. I didn't think it was necessarily out or anything, but it looked like a gapper. The 0-1 to A.J. Pollock is a strike, but it's called a ball. So Hoiberg not having as good a night as we had made originally thought. It's 1-1 to Pollock. Yeah, we get it, Fox. It was a strike. I'm going to show every time the Mariners don't get a call either. It happens. It'll probably get made up for. The 1-1 to A.J. Pollock. First and second, 1 out. The pitch. Inside, 2-1. And it's just been funny. Like, Teo just misses a home run. Murphy's hit 2 on the screws. At both of them, I think part of it is Murphy has such a long, kind of powerful swing, and that makes it look better sometimes. I think that can contribute as well. The 2-1 to A.J. Pollock from Framber Valdez. Looks off the runner, the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's 98 with movement. That's almost a 98 sinker there. Nothing you can do with that. Pollock's best course of action, probably just not to swing. That is so nasty. That's 98, and it just tails away. I don't know how you can hit 98 moving. 2-2 to A.J. Pollock. The pitch. Stays alive. Foul ball. There's nothing you can do with that pitch before then. Yeah, that is so nasty. Yeah, exactly. 97 sinker. You just hope you don't get that pitch again. That's why the Teo missing the home run is so frustrating, because it's hard to string together hits against Valdez. The 2-2 to A.J. Pollock. Swing and a miss. Another nasty sinker, 94, that just dove out of the zone. They'll be up to Caballero. Leadoff double. Possibly stranded out there. Frustrating. Yeah, that one looked like a two. Yeah, that's definitely a two-seamer. I mean, that's as nasty as it gets, and especially A.J. Pollock ain't going to do anything with that. Here is Caballero, who did singles last time. We'll take that again. Cabby steps in. Valdez's pitch, swing and a miss. Man, Valdez has like kicked it up a notch here. It's like he said, screw it, I'm just throwing as hard as I can now. Because that's 97 with movement. That's not fair. That should be illegal. 0-1 to Caballero. First and second, one out here for the Mariners. The pitch to Cabby. Inside, 1-1. Good news is, again, making Valdez throw pitches. So at the very least, even if he can't get a run here, he is at 64. Would love to find a way to get this to 70 here this inning. You know, and maybe you can get him out. You'd hope for sure after 6. You know, maybe 5 if you can do some damage here. The 1-1 to Caballero. The pitch from Valdez. Misses down low, 2-1. I think, a stolen base. Teo steals third. Cabby kind of stepped back. So Teoscar's at third. Hey, a wild pitch. You know, that matters. It would be nice with, you know, usually with one out, that's a little better. But, you know, if he throws one away here, you can get a free run. So Teoscar's at third. Takes away the force out at third as well. The 2-1 to Cabby. Line drive foul, right field line. Off the bat, I thought maybe that was going to sneak down the right field line there. 2-2 to Caballero. The next pitch will be 67 from Valdez. If you guys are new to the stream, hit like, and don't forget to sub the channel as well for more Mariners, Seahawks, and sports action. Valdez steps back in, shaking off the signs of Maldonado. Fake throw to first. Not a balk. Was hoping it was a balk to get a free run, but it is not. Looks like Caballero calls time. Steps back in. Valdez ready with the 2-2 to Caballero. And the pitch. Inside, 3-2. Good at bat here by Cabby. On deck is Dylan Moore, who, my gosh, you feel like he is just due for something. Good take there by Caballero. 3-2. Runners will be off here, so something in the gap would give the Mariners the lead. Caballero will take his time out now. Big moment in this game. Mariners have made Valdez throw some pitches the last 2 innings. Good to see. Big moment here, though. Not only would it potentially tie the game for the Mariners, but you're going to get Valdez over 70 pitches here if you can find a way somehow to get on base here if you're Caballero. The 3-2 from Valdez to Cabby is on the way. Ground ball, up the middle, base hit. That will tie the game. Gino going to third. Jose Caballero comes through. We are tied at 2. What a great at-bat by Caballero. Let's go. Let's go. How about that? He's got that one. Seriously, it's just insane. What a great at-bat. The Mariners are battling a really good pitcher here. And still pressure on. Still runners here at first and third now. I almost detect the wrong score there. Let's go, Mariners. Very good AB. That's a good call, Steve. That's a great AB. Yes, definitely Moses on the bases and with the bat, right? Yes, Stefan, CS Rise. Let's go. What a nice comeback here for the Mariners. I know it's just 2-2, but against a really good pitcher. Dylan Moore up. Can Dylan Moore come through for like the first time this year? He has one hit. It was a home run against the Yankees. He is 1 for 26 this year. Looks like a mound visit here. Valdez at 68 pitches. Boy, I'd love for Dylan to, have a good at-bat here and get this pitch count to 72, 73 minimum. 2-2 game. Great at-bat by Caballero. Moore's 0 for 1. He flew out in the third. 0-38, 1 homer, 1 RBI, 292 OPS. Dylan is due. He could put one into the boxes. The pitch from Valdez is in there for strike 1. We do have a pick for Demo to homer from Stefan. So let's see if Stefan can win the contest tonight. 12 people in here. Remember to hit that like button. If you're not subbed, if you could do me a favor and hit that sub button for me. Get that. You could be someone that gets the sub count up on the ticker. The 0-1, throw over to first. Caballero is back. Next pitch will be number 70 from Framber Valdez. So after 2 very quick innings to start this game, the Mariners done a nice job making Valdez throw some pitches here. Moore is ready. The 0-1 from Valdez to Dillon. He hits that to right field. Tucker going back. He's got a play on it, and he makes the catch in front of the warning track. Pretty decent contact from Moore, but it goes for naught. The Mariners do get another run, though. They chip away. We're tied at 2, heading to the bottom of the 4th. Animals back in the house. Welcome back, my friend. Yeah, got him to 70. That's really important. That's big because now, if you can have another kind of long inning like that, I mean, and I think, Wild Boar, you made the point earlier, Valdez has kind of been banged up. So, maybe you get him out after 5. I don't know. But you got to feel pretty good here if you're the Mariners. Now the key is for Brian Wu to keep it at 2. Keep it there. After the next half inning, I'm going to have to go grab some water, guys. 2-2 going to the bottom of the 4th. Thank you all for joining me for this impromptu Saturday night lights, fever, whatever we want to call it, live stream for the Mariners and the Astros. How many? I don't know, because he's coming off, Moses, he's coming off. I think he was pushed back. I think he's supposed to start Thursday. So, I mean, before the All-Star break, I mean, he could throw 100. Wild Boar mentioned he's walking gingerly. So, I don't know. Like, it wouldn't totally shock me if he was done. And it wouldn't shock me if he goes like 105, 110, last start before the break. And Dusty says, hey, we need you. We need a W. Because as much as this series is big for the Mariners, it's big for the Astros too. I mean, Mariners went tonight. I mean, they're, I think, 2 or 3 behind Houston. I'm not, trash talking or anything here, but just being honest. So, I mean, they could use Valdez going 5 or 6. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Astros here. Bregman, Abreu, and Diaz due up here in the bottom half of the 4th, 2-2 game. Jay, Trident, Hawks. I might have to. That's a good call, Animal, and I might have to do something for football. I'll see. I also kind of have established the name, not like I have a million subs or anything, but I don't want to get people too confused either. So I may just keep it. Whoever just subbed, thank you very much. I appreciate it. If it's someone in the stream, thank you very much for that subscription. Hope you're enjoying the live stream if you're in here. And hopefully the Mariners can keep this going. Still in commercial break. The Women's World Cup is July 20th. All these summer World Cups. Oh, the Summer World Cup's always been. Summer's in November for the Men's World Cup. That's right. That's what threw me off. That is coming up. Here is Alex Bregman. Brian Wu is ready. And the pitch to Bregman. Outside ball 195. Wu's been all right. I don't think he's been super sharp tonight, but he's battled. Doing a nice job. The 1-0 from Wu to Bregman. Gets his sign. And Wu is ready with the pitch. Ground ball, broken bat, right to JP. Soft dribbler. And an easy out. Bregman broke his bat. The bat went flying. And I think that kind of threw him off a little bit. That was dangerous. Texas losing. Very good to see. Texas is slipping a little bit. I want to say they're like 12-18 their last 30. It's almost as if if any Texas fans are in here, not trying to be, super crazy or negative, but it's almost like all 8 of their hitters weren't going to keep OPSing 1.8 with runners in scoring position. Like it's crazy how that works. They're a good team. I think they can compete, but yeah. Here's Abreu, outside ball 1. 1 out, nobody on here, bottom of the 4th. Yeah, that was crazy the way the bat broke. It threw Bregman off. I don't think he knew the ball was actually in play, and it didn't go off him. So nice job by JP to get to it and get the out. 1-0 pitch from Wu to Abreu. Fly ball, shallow right field. Dylan Moore going over makes the catch for out number 2. I will say this. Good outfield defense tonight for the Mariners with Paula, Coolio, and Dylan Moore. That's a really good defensive outfield. So they should be able to help get some extra outs. 3-7 the last 10. Yeah, listen, I don't think they're bad. I think they're in just a little bit of a slump, but I don't think they were nearly as good as their start indicated at all, in my opinion. And everybody was raving how dare Jerry Dipoto not beat Texas? And it's like, let's wait till we're at the end of the year before we start crowning the new teams. Here is Diaz, takes strike one on a slider, good pitch. Not to say Texas won't be good. They may win the division. They're off to a great start, but I think let's get a full season in here before we start claiming new kings of the mountains here. The 0-1. Ground ball right to JP. Flings it over to Ty, and a very nice, quick, tidy 1-2-3 for Brian Wu. We'll head to the top of the fifth, all knotted up at 2. Simeon's cool. Exactly. Simeon's cooled off. Their runner, like I said, I think they were OPSing like 1,000 with runners in scoring position. I mean, that's just insane. Bingo, Stefan. I mean, perfectly said. That's what it's been. They really have. Great inning from Wu. Great inning. Yeah, as right as I said, I don't think Wu, I literally go, I don't think Wu's been that sharp. And he has a beautiful 1-2-3. The Mariners can chip out another run here and maybe take the lead. Yes, you do, Moses. We will see JP leading off. So you have the best odds right now because JP's the next batter. We've got Flick's got Pollock. I have Gino. Wild Boar's got Julio. Stefan's got Dylan Moore. Sleepy's got Teo. Williams got Murphy. Moses has JP. And the Manimal has Ty France. Yeah, I like Julio coming up this inning. I think this is a time for Julio to do something. He hit the ball pretty hard his last time up. Thought it was going to get down the line in right field. Might have scored a run. The Mariners have had a chance. Actually, the Mariners, knock on wood here, have actually probably had more opportunities than Houston has this game to make something happen. The Mariners have been pesky this series. You got to give them the nod. This would be such a huge win if the Mariners can get it, because I would never say a game is gravy, but boy, it'd make tomorrow like, hey, if you get it, that's even better. If not, still a great series. So would be really huge if they can find a way here to pull this one out. 2-2 going to the top of the fifth. If you guys are new to the stream, please hit that like button. Don't be nervous or shy to comment. We have a lot of fun doing these. And most importantly, don't forget that subscribe button as well, as I'm on the road to 2K. That's my next stop on this YouTube journey highway. Logan Gilbert for the Mariners and Brendan Belak for Houston. The Mariners roughed up Belak pretty good. He pitched that Sunday game against Bryce Miller, and I think he ended up not giving up a lot of runs, but the Mariners had like 10 hits or something against him. It was one of those games where like he was not sharp in that game in Seattle. That doesn't mean he's bad or anything, but just in that game, he was not particularly sharp. And then Logan's going tomorrow. Logan coming off his complete game shutout in San Francisco. There's Julio. He will bat second this inning. Most home runs in a home run derby history of Vlad Jr. than Julio as JP takes strike one. I guess that's in an individual derby. 0-1 to JP from Valdez. The pitch inside 1-1. Be really great if the Mariners could get Valdez at like 95, 100 pitches somehow after this inning and get him out. That would be a huge win. But they're going to have battle and have some good at-bats here. The 1-1. Line drive foul by JP, 1-2. Just don't want any quick outs. If you're going to make outs, try and stay alive, foul off pitches, try and spit on those close ones, and see if you can get Valdez out of here. Valdez with the 1-2 to JP. Fouls it off his foot. I don't want foul balls like that. I want guys to stay healthy. That's that sinker. You just hit that thing into the ground. And that's what JP did there. There's Luis Castillo. Excellent start last night, 7 innings. He'll be headed to the All-Star game. 6-6 with a 2.85 ERA. The pitch to JP, down low, 2-2. So even JP making him work here. Let's see if he can homer for Moses. And if Moses can tie Flick up at 1 for the home run contest. JP steps in. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Nasty curve change. Not sure what that was, but a nasty breaking ball from Valdez. Yeah, JP beating himself up really bad with those ones for sure, Wild Boar. Here's Julio before the game. Getting ready for the Derby. If Julio can go deep, that would be for Mr. Wild Boar. He put in the call for Julio. Let's see if Julio can do something here. 1 out, nobody on. The pitch to Julio. Down low, 1-0. There's that sinker. That one at 90. It looks like Valdez can just changes up the speed on those when he wants to, because that one was at 90, and he threw 197 to A.J. Pollock. 1-0 pitch to Julio. Grounder foul, 1-1. See Julio get one in the air here, elevate it, and see if he can give the Mariners the lead. Julio has 40 homers and 40 stolen bases in his career, 41 and 45 to be exact. The pitch inside, 2-1. At least the Mariners are making him throw some pitches here. Valdez at 79. Next pitch will be 80. Two and one to Julio. Grounder foul, 2-2. 97 from Valdez. He's getting that power sinker in there. And so far this inning, JP and Julio just all they can do is pound it into the ground. Julio will take his time out. Ken Rosenthal reporting on something. He could be breaking down a major trade that went down, and I would have no idea. But you guys would let me know. 2-2 to Julio. 1 out, nobody on here. Top half of the fifth inning. All knotted up at 2 with a 2-2 count. And the pitch. Up in there, strike 3. That was a breaking ball. It didn't really break. I think Julio was expecting it to dive. It was a strike. Top half of the zone. Julio chatting about it. Seems disappointed in it. It was a strike. I think the reason for that, Julio thinking it was a ball, it was certainly not where Valdez wanted that pitch. And that can sometimes throw a hitter into thinking it was a ball, but that was a strike. 2 quick outs here. Here's Ty. Valdez is ready. And his pitch to Ty France. Line drive foul at 97. 0-1 on Ty. Yeah, not a great night so far for Julio. Although he did sting it pretty good his last at-bat down the line. Not amazing, but did have some pretty solid contact. But other than that, yeah, not much. See if Ty can put one in those Crawford boxes. The 0-1. Foul again, 0-2. Valdez not messing around this inning. He's come out with a purpose here. 0-2 to Ty France. Valdez looks like he's pitching a little angry after that last inning. His 0-2 to Ty. Little blooper. This may drop in. It will not. Dubon's right there to make the catch. So a quick 1-2-3 inning for Framber Valdez. That will probably allow him to pitch a 6th inning. Not a great inning for the Mariners. They go down 1-2-3. Welcome back, Charlie. Good to see you, sir. Valdez at 84. Yeah, just that was an angry inning from Valdez. Yeah, just like yesterday. I mean, it really was the bottom of the order producing. Yeah, even there, I mean, they didn't really get the count up that much. I mean, not terrible. It wasn't like 5 pitches. They made him at least throw 14. I think 13 or 14 that inning. So not the worst, but I was hoping maybe they could get enough there where they would force Valdez out after 5, but he'll probably go 6. The good news is that'll probably be it for him, would be my guess. So I'm going to grab some. Actually, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait a little bit. We head to the bottom of the 5th, all knotted up at 2. And it's going to happen. Not a great inning, but Valdez is good. You know, it's going to happen. Yeah, I would put it on Julio and Ty for sure. JP against the lefty, that's a tough matchup for him. But Julio and Ty for sure. But again, Valdez is really good. I mean, I can forgive it here. Hopefully, you know, they can get him out after 6 and get into that bullpen and maybe get some runs. We'll see. Yeah, it's all Caballero. And nobody took Caballero in the home run pick either. Teo too. Teo's had a nice day. Or at least he had that ringing double. Gino's walked. Murphy stung the ball a couple times despite being outs. Both Murphy's hits I thought were going to be down for hits. So we'll be up to Brian Wu here to keep the Astros off the board. 7, 8, and 9. Jolks, McCormick, and Maldonado due up. So let's see if Brian Wu can get the Mariners bats back out there. 2-2, bottom of the 5th. If you're new to the stream, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Got the sub counter down there on the road to 2K. Let's make it happen this video. No, that will not happen, but you never know. You never know. Maybe we just get flooded at one point. Maybe this game goes 40 innings and everybody comes in to listen. There's a look at Alex Bregman looking at the tape. Here is Corey Julks. And Woo's first pitch. Grounder foul, 0-1. Just checking a couple things on my phone here. Thank you to everybody that is in the stream and joined. Really appreciate it. 0-1 on Corey Julks. Kids playing out in the hallway. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Really hasn't had a great feel for the slider. Hasn't been terrible, but hasn't thrown it for a lot of strikes today. And it hasn't been close enough to generate some swings and misses. There's Alvarez and Altuve in the Astros dugout. Very nice to not have to face them in this series. The 1-1 from Woo to Julks. Line drive, center field. Does Julio get to it? He does. Nice catch by Julio on a sinking line drive. Looked like that was going to be pegged for a base hit. Astros have definitely been banged up. Alvarez, Altuve, Brantley, Garcia, and McCullers all out. Urquidy's out as well. McCullers and Garcia out for the year. Garcia having Tommy John, I believe. No, Abreu's on the Astros, actually. We will see Abreu. In fact, he is batting fifth today. He was signed in the offseason by Houston. Here's Chas McCormick. Fouls off the first pitch. That's a good slider from Woo, 0-1. I'm not mad about missing Mr. Alvarez, although a great player that I certainly wish, the best of health to. Baseball's certainly better with those guys playing. The 0-1 pitch. Down low, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Bottom of the fifth here. Brian Woo settled in nicely after a bit of a shaky first inning. 2-2 game. McCormick stands in. Woo is ready. And the 1-1 pitch. Grounder foul right into his... McCormick fouls it right into himself. There's Dusty. Oh, there. We got the wristbands. Now we got the Dusty toothpick. You're good, Blackman. No worries. No worries. You're all good, my man. Perfect timing for that question. Most starts by rookies. The A's, Guardians, and the Astros third. By rookie pitchers, I'm assuming. Time called by the Murph. He'll go out to talk to Brian. I forgot. We talked about the Dusty wristbands. Forgot about the Dusty Baker toothpick. Looking to the Astros dugout, it looks like J.P. France right there. And then someone else that's behind the pole. Might be Hunter Brown. And there is the legend Dusty Baker. Dusty's been around forever, ever since I was a kid. Dana Brown, the general manager of the Astros. Here's the 1-2. Grounder foul. McCormick somehow gets a piece of that. 1-2. Woo at 57 pitches. McCormick 0 for 1 today, hitting 8th in the order. Maldonado's on deck. Woo looks like he's got the pitch he wants. And his 1-2 to Chas McCormick is on the way. And the pitch. Outside 2-2. Good fastball, 96. So you can get to chase it. Probably wanted that a little bit more inside. There's somebody else in the Astros dugout. Is that Urquidy? Can't tell. And I'm sure they're saying it on the broadcast. I think that is Jose Urquidy. The 2-2 from Woo to McCormick. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Nice pitch by Brian Woo. Bottom of the zone with a fastball. His third strikeout. 2 down. And that will bring up Martin Maldonado, the number 9 hitting catcher. Nice pitch by Woo. Another nice thing for the Mariners is close game. Brash, Sewald, Munoz, all available. Along with, Adcock and the other guys as well. But that's another key for the Mariners tonight as well. So if you can get Woo through 6 here, you can turn it over to that bullpen. Here is Maldonado and the pitch. Strike 1 right there. And I think that's what you want to do. You want to get Woo through 6 here. hopefully scrounge out another run. Then you turn it over. Then you let those guys try and finish it off. 0-1 from Wu to Maldonado. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Murphy setting up outside. I think that pitch was a little more down the middle than Murph wanted, but it is a swing and a miss. Wu is ready with the 0-2 and the pitch. Down low, 1-2. One, 2 on Martin Maldonado, the number 9 hole hitting catcher. Brian Wu at just 62 pitches. If you're new to the stream, hit the like button on the stream for me. And if you're not subbed yet, hit that sub button for me. The 1-2 to Maldonado from Wu and the pitch. Ground ball to third. Gino's got it. Maldonado does not run well. The throw to first is in time for the out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros in the 5th. We had to top the 6th, still knotted up at 2. Thank you, Albor. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think we were talking about, I think we were all talking about that a little bit. But, yeah, it's the bullpen's ready. So I think you're looking for Wu to go 6. Not saying he's necessarily done after 6, but I think that's got to be the goal. Wu looks very sharp, very sharp. 63 pitches, another solid inning. That's right, Flick. He's looks to be on point. Like I said, I think you want to get him through 6, no matter what. If he's in good shape, maybe starts the 7th, but you got Munoz or Brash or somebody warming up there. So I think that's going to be the goal. And it depends on what the offense does as well. For the Mariners in the 6th, it'll be 4, 5, and 6. Teo, Gino, and the Murph due up. Teo just missed a home run his last at-bat for a double. Teo was the pick for Sleepy. So if Sleepy's still in here, Teo's coming up for you. Gino was my pick, even though I'm not eligible to win the contest. I guess I could buy myself something. And then William, I haven't even heard from William in a while, but he has the Murph. My kids are playing outside my door here, so I apologize for the noise. Actually, I don't, because nothing I can really do about it, so it is what it is. Good. I knew you were still here, Sleepy. I knew you were still here. Yes, agreed. Flick, well said. This is when you got to do it. Valdez kind of on the ropes here at 84 pitches. You know, you don't want to get him a comfortable inning here, maybe even allow him to go 7. Time to kind of deliver that knockout blow, if you can. Well, of course, Sleepy, you're feeling sleepy. I don't blame him. I'm tired too. It's gonna be an early night to bed for me as well. And then I have to work this week, and then this coming week, and then just 3 days the following week. Then me and my wife are on a little trip, just the two of us. So I will not have any streams that weekend either. Another reason I want to get a few in now, because I'll be missing a few weeks or a few days coming up. Agreed, Moses, isn't it? I love it. I do too. I'm with you, my friend. Well said. Yes, they did, Flick. So hopefully we can get into that bullpen. Might mean they go a little bit longer with Valdez as well. Awesome, man. I hope you're cooking up something good tonight and enjoying maybe a little IPA action. Here is the pitch to Teo. Down low, 1-0. Top of the 6th, 4, 5, and 6 due up against Valdez. He's at 85 pitches. Time for the Mariners to possibly knock him out. Brian Wu's retired 14 in a row. Didn't even realize that. The pitch. Teo pops it up. Will it get out of play? It will. Strike 1. All that is strike 1. Teo's 1 for 2. Doubled in the 4th, scored a run, and stole base. That's right. Teo stole 3rd, which was pivotal because it probably got them that run. I don't know if he would have scored from 2nd. The 1-1. Ground ball foul. 1-2. Wow, Moncada's been so bad. That's crazy. I don't know. That's not much better than Gino. I still always am willing to take a flyer on a young guy there. He is, isn't he? He's always got something cooking up good. I'm always willing to take a flyer on a young former prospect. But, man, the White Sox have kind of just been the poster boys for not, I'll say in a minute, the 1-2, swing and a miss. Great changeup from Valdez. Strikeout number 6. The White Sox have kind of been the poster child for not relying on the prospects. All their young guys have really. Robert's been good. Jimenez has been decent, but Moncada, Anderson's fallen off. That was a team that was really supposed to take the league by storm, and it's just fallen on hard times. Here's Gino. Takes ball one high. Pretty good pitch there for Valdez. Gino's walked both times up. Gino was my pick to homer. We do have action in the bullpen. It's Abreu, who's a good reliever. Here's the pitch. Line drive foul, 1-1. So it's probably going to be it for Valdez no matter what. So likely looking at his last inning. He's at 90 pitches here. Valdez, a quick worker. He's ready. And the 1-1 to Gino. In the dirt, 2-1. Nice game for Gino so far. He's been good defensively, and he's worked a couple walks. The All-Star game is Tuesday from Seattle. The 2-1 to Gino. Outside, 3-1. Good take there by Suarez. Gino can get a board. It'll be the Murph. The Murph. Valdez is ready. Gino probably sitting fastball here, just hoping he can get something to drive the pitch. He does. Grounds it to third. Bregman behind the bag. Strong throw across the dive and got him. Great play by Bregman. He's made 3 over there that I thought could have been infield hits that have unfortunately turned into outs. Nice. Enjoy that. Enjoy it, William. Yeah, that's frustrating. And again, anybody faster, and that's an infield hit. But Bregman's made a few real nice plays over there and of course it couldn't take a nice bounce off the bag for the Mariners. You know, that bounces just the other way and that might be a hit. But 2 outs, nobody on. That will bring up Tom Murphy. William, your pick to homer, takes ball 1 down low. This would be a great time for it. Not that there's ever a bad time for a home run, but this would be a really good time for one. The 1-0 pitch from Valdez to the Murph. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 outs, nobody on. I don't blame the Murph, kind of swinging for the downs here. Cheers to you, William. Let's cheers to a Murphy home run, hopefully. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Pollock on deck. Although this may be it for Valdez. If he puts Murphy on, I imagine his day might be done. 2-1 to Tom Murphy. And the pitch. Swing and a foul. 2-2. This next pitch will be number 98 for Framber Valdez. He's getting that ball back quickly, ready to pitch. He takes a quick step off the mound, rubbing the ball down, knowing this is probably it for him. So he wants to make it count. The Murph stands back in. Valdez is ready, and his 2-2 to Murphy. Way outside, 3-2. Good at-bat here by Murphy. Actually, some decent at-bats here this inning. Gino almost worked himself an infield hit. A.J. Pollock on deck. Valdez shakes off the sign. Here we go, the 3-2 to Murph. Line drive. That'll get down for a base hit into the gap. It'll be a 2-out single for Tom Murphy. Murphy's hit the ball hard 3 times today. And the Mariners do have a base runner here. Nice at-bat by the Murph. Fan of the swine, the pig. Yes, there you go for the Murph. I agree, Sanctuary. Yes, seriously, all 3 off the barrel for the Murph. Yes, Flick, here's your pick to homer. Valdez will stay in, and he'll face Pollock. Let's see if he can come through for Flick. The pitch. Fouled. Strike 1. I'll take a base hit here, keep the inning going. That pitch was number 100 for Framber Valdez. His pitch count being displayed. That 3rd and 4th, 22 and 26 pitches. Even the 5th and 6th here, he's thrown a combined 30. Murphy on at first. The 0-1 from Valdez to Pollock. Misses down low, 1-1. Good take by AJ. Can Flick take a 2-0 lead in the contest? See if Pollock can put one into the Crawford boxes. I think we'll all just settle for a base hit. We got some comments, so maybe Pollock did something. The 1-1. Ooh, strike. Inside corner. Tough pitch. Probably a ball, but also a good pitch by Valdez. And he hit his spot, so that makes it – that's where the ump wants to call. That's the thing. When you hit your spot like that, even if it's a little off the plate, it looks really good. Pollock will take his time out. Murphy on at first with a 2-out single. A.J. Pollock up at the plate, 1-2 count from Framber Valdez to Pollock. Ready, and the pitch. Inside 2-2, almost hit Pollock, almost got away. Did Murphy advance on that? I don't think so. I guess not. Nope. Thought maybe he could have at the end there. Maldonado looked like he had a little trouble finding it. Caballero on deck, who's had a great game, so Paul can find a way on. I'd feel pretty good with Cabby coming up. The 2-2 to Pollock. Valdez is ready, and the pitch. Grounder foul. Nice battle here from Pollock. Certainly at least guaranteeing you're not going to see Valdez in the 7th, as he's at 104 pitches. So not that I think there was any doubt anyways, but this will all but ensure that's the case. Pollock sets in. Valdez is ready. His 2-2 to A.J. Pollock. On the way, and the pitch. Pops it up. Is it playable? It is. Abreu going over. Does he have a play? Comes back to him. He makes the catch, and that will retire the side. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. We are still knotted up at 2. Sleepy's out again. France did not homer. No. Nobody's homered yet for the Mariners. See you, Sleepy. See you in a little bit. Yeah, big. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that changes. Yeah, bad. Good pitch, though. Yeah, that should be it for Valdez. So the Mariners did get him out after 6. That was a tough one because that pitch that was called a strike, it was a good pitch because he hit his spot, and it made it look much more of a strike than it was. If that had been set up somewhere else, it's definitely not called a strike. But listen, the Mariners battled back from 2-0. They got 2 runs off Valdez. I thought they did pretty good against him. Are you going to put that offensive display in the Hall of Fame? No, but they have a chance to win. They didn't get shut out by him. They've got a shot. They've got a shot to win this baseball game. I'm going to be right back, guys. I'm just going to grab some more water. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I am back, everybody, with water. Some people join the stream probably, where is this guy? Let's talk. Yeah, I can see all the comments. You guys would have to do private message each other. I don't know if you guys can even do that, but I am back. Right? Who needs it? I should have grabbed a beer. Hey, this is my 3rd live stream in a row. My voice is feeling the effects. I had a sore throat last night. Now you guys don't just get to stare at a wall during the commercials. Valdez, good outing. 6 hits, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 2 walks, 6 Ks. He will be done. Dusty giving him the hugs and handshakes. So the Astros will turn it over to the bullpen. Brian Wu still up on the mound here in the bottom of the 6th. He gets the pitch he likes. It's 1, 2, and 3. Here's Mauricio Dubon to lead off. And the pitch. Grounder foul. Yeah, right. I don't know if I can drink on the streams. I know it's a stupid thing to say, but I don't know how YouTube feels about that stuff. And honestly, I'm so parched, I just need water. Dubon's 0 for 2. 0-1 pitch coming up here from Wu to Dubon. And the pitch. Grounder. Cabby, does he have it in the hole? Throw to first. In time to Ty stay in the bag. He did. Great play by Cobby. Great job by Ty to stay on the bag there for out number 1. Nice play all around. That was hit pretty deep into the hole. Oh, man. Ugh. I don't know if I could chug a beer anymore. I don't know if I want to chug a beer at this point. I think I'm just, you know what? If the Mariners sweep, I'll have a cigar for my live stream with some nice hard stuff. Oh, I haven't shotgunned a beer since I was like 19. 1 out here for Jeremy Pena. Brian Wu comes set, and the pitch is strike. Looked like a ball. Called a strike. Right? You guys, with your guys' support, I could do it. Yeah, real nice game from Caballero. Nice job by Ty, too, to keep his foot on the bag there. Good play for the first out, especially with Pena, Bregman, and Tucker coming up. Pitch to Pena, swing and a miss, 0-2. Oh, 2 here to Jeremy Pena from Mr. Brian Wu. There you go. I like it. I'm down for that. I wouldn't say no. The 0-2. Strike 3 called. Beautiful pitch by Wu. Pena didn't like it, but that was a strike. Or maybe he was okay with it. I don't know. It looked like Pena was upset, but maybe not. 2 outs. 2 quick outs here for Brian Wu. I'd say at this pace, you let him pitch the 7th. I send him out, but I've got Munoz or Brash ready to go. That was a nasty 2-seamer right on the corner. Perfect pitch. No, Pena wasn't upset. I think he was mad at himself. Dangerous Kyle Tucker here. Ball, low. Slider, 1-0. Got to be careful with Tucker. Find a way to keep him in the yard here. Wu's 1-0 to Tucker. Did he go around? I guess not. 2-0. Not a bad idea. You want to be careful here with Tucker. This is really the best power hitter right now in the lineup, so you don't want to just give him one. He can drive the pitch. Outside 3-0. Wu a little frustrated with himself. This is one of those ones you don't want an uncompetitive at-bat where you just walk him on 4, but you do want to be careful. 3-0 here to Kyle Tucker. On deck is Alex Bregman. Bregman's got some pop as well. The 3-0 from Wu to Tucker. And the pitch. Strike on the bottom half of the zone. Good pitch, 3-1. See the oregano. Tucker, well, hopefully not a grand slam with nobody on base. The 3-1 from Wu to Tucker. Foul, 3-2. Tucker has homered against the Mariners. Homered off Brash in that game early in the year in Seattle, which was the difference. 3-2, full count here from Brian Wu to Kyle Tucker. 2 outs, nobody on. Big pitch here from Wu. He is ready. The 3-2. Tucker stands in. Here's the pitch. Up high, way up high, ball 4. Not even close. Tucker works a 2-out walk, and that'll bring up Bregman. First walk of the game for Brian Wu. That will get the bullpen stirring a little bit. I think that's smart. I think you get Wu through 6, then you hand it over to your big guns. You hand it over to the Munozes and the Brashes. But first, you got to get Bregman. 2 outs, 1 on. Wu is ready. The pitch to Bregman. Inside, ball 1. I'd imagine Brash is going to get loose in the pen here. Bregman 1 for 2 RBI single back in the first inning. The 1-0 from Wu to Bregman. Throw over to first. Tucker is back. Not a bad idea. See if you can get a cheap out here. Mariners starting pitchers this season second in WHIP, third in innings pitched, fifth in ERA. So, I mean, some of the complaints that they take the pitchers out to it, but they're third in innings pitched. So, for starters, the 1-0 pitch from Wu to Bregman. In there for strike. There goes Tucker. Throw down to second. Not in time. Good stolen base by Tucker. Thought that was a good throw by Murphy. I thought they had him. Cobby was ready for it. Maybe a little bit of a lollipop throw for Murphy. Yeah, I think just lollipopped it a little bit, and he kind of threw it to the third base side of the bag. That's on the other side. I think they got him. Now a base hit would give the Astros the lead here. Runner at second. Good job by the Astros putting the game in motion. They just need a base hit here to take the lead. Wu's got to be sharp and careful to Bregman. The 1-1. Outside 2-1. I think Bregman with who we have on deck, Abreu. Curious to see if this is the last batter for Brian Wu. He's only at 77 pitches. So pitch count not a problem, but you may want some of that brash stuff against Abreu. 2-1 to Bregman. Pops it up. Is it playable? Ty's back. Cobby's back. Ty's got it. Nice job by Brian Wu to wiggle out of that. We head to the top of the seventh, still tied up at 2. The Astros strand a runner at second. Yeah, first walk there. Yeah, Wu's been great ever since that first start. I don't know. The bullpen is ready to go. Let's see what happens in the seventh. Maybe I send him out there. I might send him out to start it. I don't know. I could see either way. Yeah, outside that first inning, a great start from Wu. Nope, not getting nervous, just excited. Yeah, I think they'll send him out for the seventh. But we'll see. I think a lot depends on what the Mariners do here as well in the top half. So we'll see. It'll be interesting. He's only at 78 pitches, so you definitely can. And you want to be careful, too, if this game goes really long. You don't want to kind of waste relievers either. So I think he goes out there for the seventh. Abreu, Diaz, and Jolks are all right-handed hitters. So I think he does go out for the seventh. And I think that's probably the right call. 2-2 heading to the top of the seventh. If you guys have just joined the stream, if you can hit the like button on the stream for me, please do. And if you're not subbed yet, hit the sub button. We got the new sub tracker going on at the bottom there. Every sub counts. Thank you all that have subbed. Is that really only his second, though? I feel like every start since the first one's been quality. But I think you're probably right on that, Stefan. I don't. I'm probably 90-something would be my guess. I would say maybe like 91, 92. Has he not? It could be. It's definitely possible. I thought maybe against the Yankees he did, or the White Sox. I don't have that in front of me. It's a good question. I would have guessed 90. The Nationals, maybe. I don't know where he's at against the Giants. But yeah, it's kind of been in that like 75 to 90 range for sure, it feels like. Well, thank you to whoever just subbed. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the new subscription. Hope you're enjoying the live stream if you're in here. And if you're not and just enjoy another video, I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't either, Flick. I think that's a good guess. It wouldn't shock me if that's the case. So we'll see. There's Tommy Lasorda almost being hit by the baseball, a classic all-star moment. Yeah, I would say 90 would be the most if he has done it. But I think it's fair to send him out there for another inning. We'll see. For the Mariners, it's going to be 8-9-1 here. New pitcher is going to be, I think it's Brian Abreu. I always get Bobby, Brian, Tony. There used to be, yes, Brian Abreu. 16 walks, 62 Ks in 41 innings, 2.85 ERA, a great reliever. And here's Caballero showing bunt way inside, almost hit Cobby. Ball one. That one got away from Abreu. 0-1. Caballero showing bunt there, trying to get a little something started here. Trying to bunt down that third place line. That almost, that was pegged for Cobby's face. Not intentional, but definitely up high. It actually looked like a breaking, maybe a slider that just didn't slide. 1-0. Cobby taking a deep breath, standing back in there now. And the pitch. Good slider, 1-1. It's amazing that first slider doesn't slide, almost hits him. That second one looks like it's going to hit him and just drops right in the zone here. Nice pitch by Abreu. 1-1 to Caballero, who's 2 for 2 with 2 stolen bases. He has been one of the MVPs today. That's inside, 2-1. That slider is just making Cabby duck. And that one almost caught the zone too. 2-1. 2-1 to Jose Caballero from Abreu. The pitch. That's in there, 2-2. That slider just keeping it on the inside corner to Caballero. Doesn't look like Caballero does not look very comfortable here against Abreu. I think the hope here is that Abreu just maybe misses on a couple. We'll see, though. We'll see if Cabby can do something. The 2-2 and the pitch. Down low, 3-2. Went fastball there, surprisingly. And Cabby's worked himself into a good count here. See if Cabby can get on base and kind of be that spark plug. Jared Kelenic is going to pinch hit for Dylan Moore. Kelenic has come out on deck. Cabby will call timeout. The Cabby special. Nobody manipulates the time clock in a positive way as a Mariner fan as Jose Caballero. The ump signals to get back in there. The 3-2. We're in the top of the 7th, all knotted up at 2 here in Houston. 3-2 pitch to Jose Caballero. Abreu is ready. End the pitch. Down low. Oh, they say Cabby went around. Strike 3. Yeah, I'd like to check on that one. I don't know. Yeah, that was close. That stupid slider got him. Did he go around on that? I mean, Cabby didn't seem to argue. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Not even close. Easy swing. Yeah, he went around for sure. Oh my gosh, not even close. What was I smoking? Always first glance hard to tell. Cabby could have held up there. Here's Kelenic. That slider just catches the outside corner, 0-1. Kelenic, 247, 11 homers, 39 RBI, 759 OPS. Nice game yesterday for Kelenic. Double, a single, and a walk, I believe. Gets a piece of that one, fouls it off quickly, 0-2. JP on deck. Kelenic's OPS by month, April 1,000. May, not bad, 727. June, July has been a struggle, just 600. The pitch, outside, 1-2. That slider is nasty. It just looks like it's going to die out there. Then it just ducks into the zone real quickly. Frustrated that Caballero one. Would have been great if he could have let off with the walk here. The 1-2 to Kelenic. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 strikeouts for Abreu. That'll bring up JP. Pollock was still in. Kelenic pinched hit for Dylan Moore. So Kelenic will just go to right field for Demo. He pinched hit for Dylan Moore. So Kelenic will just go into right field. They can't do that, though. They wouldn't be able to move. They can move Teo. Here's JP. Takes Bowen outside. They could move Teo to left, but you can't put Ford at DH. You would sacrifice the DH by moving Teo to left. You could pinch hit Ford, but essentially the pitcher would become the DH if you sacrifice the DH. Scott has done that before. The 1-0 up high, 2-0. But Kelenic's just going to stay in and go to right would be my... For the DH thing, because if your DH goes into the field, you sacrifice the designated hitter. So technically the pitcher then bats in his spot. Now, Ford could pinch hit there. Here's the 2-0. JP grounds it foul, 2-1. But yeah, if your starting DH moves to the field, you actually sacrifice the DH. So your pitcher is then hitting in the DH spot. Justin Topa is getting warm. I might pull an inner rooftop here. I don't know about that. I don't necessarily like that. The pitch. Down low, 3-1. I might channel my inner rooftop. I'm not sure if I like the idea of Topa. Yeah, one of those hidden kind of weird rules they have for baseball. 3-1 to JP. See if JP can get on here for Julio. The pitch. Ball 4. Good at bat for JP. So we do have a runner on for Julio with 2 outs. Yeah, good at bat for JP. Justin Topa is getting warm, and I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna channel rooftop here. I don't know if I like that. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Topa. I know Brash starting innings has been a little iffy, but I'd almost rather send Wu out there. But again, I don't know what their plan is with Wu and pitch counts and innings. So we'll see. Here's Julio, the pitch. Inside, ball 1. Julio was the pick of Wild board a homer. Moses had JP. JP does work a nice walk. Let's see. Let's see if Julio feels like he's due. He is not homered since Baltimore. The pitch. Swing and a miss at that slider, 1-1. Julio swinging for the downs. Yeah, threw another one there, but I think Julio just sitting, hoping, getting a fastball, taking a shot. Not a bad idea with 2 outs. I don't mind, though, with 2 outs, a guy kind of taking a big swing. See if you can get one, especially in a tie game. Let's see if Abreu hangs one to Julio. The 1-1. Outside 2-1, 100 miles per hour from Abreu, so he's not messing around. JP on at first. JP not much of a threat to steal. This would not be a bad time. I know it sounds crazy, but worst case is Julio leads off the 8th. That's not the worst thing in the world. Wouldn't be the worst time to send JP. The 2-1. Julio got the fastball down the middle, but fouls it off at 98. 2-2. Saw Justin Topa getting warm. We'll see what the Mariners do in the 7th. I'd rather see Wu go out there and Brash warming up. Would be my ideal situation, but we'll see. The 2-2 to Julio. He hits a fly ball to fairly deep right field, but Tucker's got this one. Makes the catch for out number 3. Mariners get a 2-out walk, but nothing comes from it. We head to the bottom of the 7th. We are still tied at 2 in Houston. Good game. Both teams battling. Both teams wanting it. We'll see who comes in for the Mariners or if Wu stays in. Boom, 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 boom. If you guys are new to the stream, hit that like button for me. If you haven't subbed yet, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. I appreciate it. Another fun stream. Always a good time. 2-2 game. Good baseball game, too, here going to the bottom of the 7th. All knotted up at 2. And we'll see who's coming in for the Mariners here in the bottom of the 7th. Topa was getting warm. I don't wild on Topa here, especially when you've got the big guns all kind of ready. And Brian Wu's only at 77 pitches. I think I would let Wu start the 7th, but we'll see what the Mariners elect to do here. I feel like the commercials are longer. Maybe that's a Fox thing. I guess the game's only about 2 hours, so not too bad. If you guys are new to the stream, hit that like button and hit that sub button for me if you're not already subbed. It's Topa. William, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Glad you're in here. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't really like going to Topa here. I mean, let's see. It's 5, 6, and 7, right? I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but and I don't like Brash starting innings. He just seemed to struggle there. I think I would have let Wu start the inning. I don't know. I'm not wild on Topa here. Wu, 6 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 1 walk, 4 Ks. Great start from Brian Wu. I'm sure he wanted to go 7. I know they're trying to limit his innings as well, so I get that's a factor in this. It is Justin Topa, 36 appearances, 1-3 record, 3.03 ERA, 28 strikeouts, 10 walks, and 32 2/3. Big spot here for Topa. I will go on record. I don't love this decision to go to Justin Topa here, but hopefully he can get through it. Here's Jose Abreu, and that's inside ball 1. And this is, I've been someone that's, defended Scott for the most part. Kelenic will stay in the game in right field. So we'll see. The pitch in there for strike 1 at 96. Here is Topa's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch. 2-seamer well inside. Abreu hacks that at 1-2. And Abreu will use his allotted timeout. 1 and 2 from Topa to Abreu. It'll be Abreu, Diaz, and Jolks due up here for the Stros in the 7th. For the Mariners in the 8th, it'll be Ty, Teo, Gino due up. Here is Topa's 1-2 to Abreu. Fouled off. Good pitch. 83 slider. Abreu gets a piece of it. Stays alive. 1 and 2. Matt Brash getting loose. Imagine if some guys get on base here. That's when Scott likes to go to Matt to get those big strikeouts. So we'll see. Hopefully Topa can have a 1-2-3 inning. The 1-2. That ball's driven into the gap. Pollock going back. He makes the catch. Nice running catch by A.J. Pollock. I thought that was headed to be a double. Nice catch by Pollock. 1 down. I'm not going to lie. Topa got off to a really good start this year. He's made me a little nervous his last few innings. He's not quite been as sharp, but he gets an out there. And that will bring up Yainer Diaz, the designated hitter. Nightfall settling in Houston. It is, was it 8:20 in Houston right now? I almost said 8:20 o'clock. Here is Diaz, the pitch from Topa. Foul. Strike 1. Good slider from Topa at 83. That's right, Brat Mash. I forgot. Brat Mash is getting loose. It's not Matt Brash anymore. It's Brat Mash. But Brat Mash is getting loose in the pen. I imagine he'll come in if Topa has a couple people on here. Topa obviously has to face 3 hitters. Scott pacing a little bit, probably a little nervous. The pitch. Good pitch. Strike 2. Nice slider. Diaz bailed on that, and that caught the inside corner. There's a picture of John Schmaltz and Scott Service in looks like some serious 80s attire. The pitch. Diaz on the ground to JP. Fires it over to Ty in time, out number 2. Nice play by JP. So we should change it. What would be the weirdest name for the Mariners if they changed all the last names and first names? Topa would be what? Tosh Jopa. We have Tosh Jopa on the mound. Scott Service would still be Scott Service. Here is Corey Jolks. He's got a little pop. Got to be careful. Topa's pitch. Swing and a miss, 95. Topa looks sharp today. Strike 1. He's throwing some good pitches. John Smoltz would be Sean Jamoltz. Joe Davis would be Doe Javis. Brat Mash is still the best one. Outside, 1 and 1. Scott Skirvis. Sot Skirvis. Yeah, there you got to change the first 2. The 1-1 to Jolks. Down low, 2 and 1. If the inning keeps going, Chas McCormick is on deck. Jolks is 0 for 2, strikeout and a line out. 283, 6 homers for Jolks on the season. 2 and 1 from Topa. And the pitch. Line drive caught right to Topa. Line drive right back at him. Sticks his glove out. Look what I found, says Justin Topa. He works the quick 1-2-3. We had to the top of the 8th. Still all tied up at 2. How about that? Topa just sticks his glove out. Boom. Inning over. That was beautiful. We'll take it. Yeah, nice inning from Topa. And you know what? I was critical of the move. I didn't go off on it. No, I wouldn't pinch hit for Ty. I think if Ford pinch hits, it'll be for Pollock, maybe Murphy, and then Cal would probably pinch hit for Murphy. Now Ford will pinch hit for Pollock or someone like that. So someone could have taken Mike Ford for the home run contest. He'll probably get an at bat. And the Mariners haven't homered yet. Elliot, welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you in here, my friend. 2-2 going to the top of the 8th here. If you guys have not hit the like button on the stream for me, and if you aren't subbed yet, which I think everybody in here is, but if you're not, hit that sub button. We got the sub counter at the bottom on the way or on the goal to 2K. Well, I hope maybe you were watching and enjoying the game while you were driving. Maybe you're able to listen in. I hope I could give you the play-by-play. Sideline report. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Good to see you in here, my friend. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. As I always say, if you guys have not, head over to Sideline Report and sub him up. we'll be doing some football stuff for the regular season. Football's just 2 months away. Sideline is in the house. You're driving right now, Sleepy. I hope I'm helping and giving you the play-by-play. That's right. I remember, in fact, I think you were number 80 when you subbed. Remember, I was at work, and I got that sub from the Sideline Report. It has been an adventure. Hector Neris coming in. The people are happy to see Sideline Report. Neris is a pretty good pitcher, good reliever, former Philly. He pitched inning last night. For the Mariners, it'll be Ty, Teo, and Gino due up. For the Mariners. The FIFA Women's World Cup starts July 20th, only on Fox. Let's do it. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do a preseason game. That'll be fun. Good time to practice. And, yeah, it'll be fun. And preseason, everybody loves football, so people tune in for preseason. It's happening. We're going to do a preseason game. That sounds like fun. Let's do it. Well, James, welcome in. If you're not subbed yet, hit the sub button. Ty France takes ball one outside and hit that like button, and I hope the Mariners can get you some money today, my friend. Ball one to Ty France. From Hector Neris. Ty steps in. Neris is ready. His 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Nice thing with Topa pitching the 7th, too, for the Mariners. You still have Brash, Munoz, and Seawald for the 8th, 9th, and the 10th, if you so choose. So Topa getting them that clean inning. Scott's able to still hold on to his big weapons here. 2-0 from Neris to Ty. Good hitters count for Ty. The pitch. That hits Hoiberg, the ump. It hit Ty as well. I think that hit Ty and Pat Hoiberg. Yep, Ty's aboard with a hit by pitch. We'll take it. Ty again. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sideline Report. We're going to kill it during football, though, for sure. So, no, but I really appreciate that, man. And truly, you've been like one of the first, like, kind of big channels that supported mine. So I really do appreciate it, man. Keep up the great work on your channel as well. And like I tell everybody here, if you have not yet subbed to the Sideline Report, go over there and click right now. I know some of you have alt accounts on here, so go give those to Sideline Report as well. Yes, Flick France hit by pitch, as was home plate on Pat Hoiberg as well. So double dose hit by pitch. The Mariners have the go-ahead run on here. Looks like it caught him in the neck. Hopefully Ty's okay. Hopefully home plate umpire Pat Hoiberg or Holberg is all right. Ty leads the baseball and hit by pitches. We're okay with the ones that don't injure him. And we'll take the base runner. Leadoff man on here in the 8th. He'd love to get a run and turn this over to Munoz and Seawald. Well, we're still, but you know what? I've read a stat Sideline Report that over 88% of YouTube channels do not even have 1,000 subs. So yeah, compared to like some of them we're not, but compared to like the grand scheme of things, you probably have like 95% more than most people do. Anytime, man, anytime. Thank you for joining. It is. Sideline's the man. I like his content. I always watch Sideline Report. Here is Teo. Strike one. Gets away from Maldonado. That should allow Ty to get to... Ty stands at first. God. Could Ty have like any ounce of speed to advance? Holy cow. Oh, where's some Swaggerty, some Sam Haggerty, Ham Swaggerty running there? 0-1 to Teo. I mean, I get it. It's like, God, Ty, move. The 0-1 to Teoscar Hernandez from Neris. Swing and a miss, quickly 0-2. Seriously, like, he couldn't advance on that? Like, it got away from Maldonado. He kind of walked to it. I mean, 0-2 on Teo. Let's see if the Mariners can find a way. Runner at first, nobody out here. Top of the 8th, tie baseball game. Neris is 0-2 to Teo. In the dirt, 1-2. That's going to get away. Ty better move up on this. He does. 1-2, and Ty France into second base. Could be at third base. You know what, though, Wild Boar? That we'll take it for sure, but he could be at third base right now. We could be just needing a sac fly. But we'll take it. We'll take it. Let's see if Teo, we've got some new people in the stream here. Hit that like button, hit the sub button. Mariners trying to rally. Good game here. 2-2. Top of the 8th. Ty France on at second after being hit by a pitch. 1-2 on Teoscar Hernandez from Hector Neris. And the pitch. Inside, 2-2. Maldonado tried to frame that, but it was well inside. We got a good game here. We got a good game Exactly. I haven't been able to do a lot of good games. I feel like they've either kind of been blowouts or just meh. Fun game here, though. Let's see if the Mariners can come through and take a lead in the 8th, then turn it over to Munoz and Sewald. Hopefully. The 2-2 to Teoscar Hernandez. Way inside 3-2, almost hit him. 3-2. On deck for the Mariners is Eugenio Suarez. If Teo goes deep, it would be for Sleepy, who took Teo in the pool. Munoz is getting ready. He's going to pitch the 8th no matter what happens here. 3-2 from Neris to Teo. And the pitch. Ooh, fouls it off, ball 4, but Teo gets a piece of it, fouls it off. That would have been ball 4. Thank you, Carl. Yeah, it was last minute. It was last minute. He has been a little off. G-Man, welcome in. Appreciate that. Hey, hope you're enjoying it, man. Astros and Mariners, it doesn't matter to me. It's all gravy. Hope you were having a good time. And here, yeah, it was very impromptu stream. I literally made it 20 minutes before the game. The 3-2 from Hector Neris to Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch. Ground ball foul. We'll do it again. Yep, nope. All fans are welcome in my chat. I hope you guys have a good time. It's going to be from Mariners' perspective, but not here to talk trash, just here to enjoy baseball. Thank you, man. Good luck to you guys. Good luck to you guys. I'll tell you this, despite all the injuries, it is a testament to the Astros organization that they have stayed afloat and in the playoffs, despite all the injuries. The 3-2, ground ball foul. Good battle here from Teoscar. If he is going to ground out, you'd love to see something to the right side here to move Ty. I almost wonder, I don't know who they have left to pinch hit, but if Ty gets to third, I almost think about pinch hitting Colton Wong. Problem is, then you have to have Mike Ford play first base. I don't know if that's a great option either. 3-2 from Neris to Teoscar. And the pitch. Down low, ball 4. Ty does not advance. The ball was in the dirt, but Teo walks. So first and second, nobody out here for the Mariners. You're good, man. I knew what you meant. James, you would be friends with the Manimal when he's in here. He's a Tigers fan as well. Congrats on the no-hitter today. Congrats on the no-no. Tigers been a little bit better this year. They've been more competitive than they have in the past. If you guys are new here, hit the like button and that sub button for me. My next big goal is 2,000, so every sub counts. Meeting of the minds on the mound for the Astros. First and second, nobody out here for Gino. Gino's not going to be bunting. Gino was my pick to homer, so it would tie me with Flick at 1 if Gino goes deep here. Well, Carly, I'm very glad you did. Welcome in. They have been, but I can't say anything after the playoffs last year. Yeah, he did. He played a couple games when Ty was there. Thank you, Christian. Appreciate that. But yeah, G-Man, so far the Mariners have had the number this year. That's strike 1 to Gino on the outside corner. Good pitch from Neris. It's all good. It's been a good little rivalry. Hopefully it keeps going. Rivalries are good for baseball. Neris is ready. His 0-1. I'll get to the comments after the inning. The pitch up high, 1-1. I'll kind of focus on this inning because we got a doozy here. Ty France on at second. He was hit by a pitch, then advanced on a wild pitch. Teoscar walked. 1-1 to Eugenio Suarez, who was my pick to homer today, which would tie me with Flick at 1. Neris is ready. And the 1-1 to Gino. Down low, 2-1. Neris not throwing a lot of strikes here this inning. He's already at 15 pitches. But this is, this Astros bullpen, it can get wild, but then it can come back and strike you out in a hurry. So these guys find their groove. It doesn't take much. And not a lot of speed out there for the Mariners either. The 2-1 fouls it off, 2-2. 94, bottom of the zone. Good pitch by Neris. If you're just joining the stream, hit the like button for me. And don't forget that subscribe button. Thank you to whoever just subbed. I appreciate that. I'll update the ticker in just a second. But thank you very much. Hope you guys are all enjoying the stream tonight. I'm having a great time. See if the Mariners can come through here and take the lead. First and second, nobody out. The 2-2 to Suarez. Foul ball will do the 2-2 again. Been getting a little janky. I feel like, I hope I'm not losing internet here. We're getting more people in here. It tends to happen. Neris is ready. The 2-2 to Gino. The pitch. Up high, 3-2. Action pitch here, big pitch. This is a pitch that defines a baseball game. He gets him out, double play gets him out of it. He walks Gino, base is loaded, nobody out. So a big pitch here from Neris to Gino. Gino's walked twice already today. Neris is ready. The 3-2, the pitch. Up high, ball 4. The bases are loaded with nobody out for the Murph. We'll see if Murphy bats. We get a pinch hitter here. But the bases are loaded with nobody out for the Mariners. Thank you, Cowley. Appreciate it. My next is 2, but keeping it small, we can go. Hey, you know what my next goal is? 1,506. Pitching mound visit here for the Astros. Big time struggling. Yes, let's go. Is it going to be the dumper pinch hitting? The dumper will pinch hit. The only person that hurts is William, who had Murphy to homer. Nobody put in the call for Cal to homer. I guess he's still available if someone wants to take him. I'll cut it off. We're already 8 innings in. We can't do it. Bases loaded, nobody out. I obviously got to score here. Got to find a way. You'd love to get a couple runs here, but just find a way, Cal. Even a double play to get a run in would feel okay. Thank you to everybody joining the stream. Good game here. Big moment for the Mariners. Bases are loaded, nobody out. Here is the dumper, Cal Raleigh. He will be pinch hitting for Murphy. Let me mark that in my scorebook here. Cal in the year, 223, 11 homers, 35 RBI, 705 OPS. Ty at third, Teo at second, Gino at first. Not a lot of speed out there for the Mariners. That's probably the only negative thing right here. The pitch to Cal from Neris. Pops it up, foul, strike 1. Just need take a fly ball here, get the lead. Would love something in the gap. Do I get to call my first grand slam ever? I've never gotten to call a salami. Dave Niehaus style. Let's see what happens. Neris is ready. His 0-1 to Cal. On deck is AJ Pollock. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. You get nervous when this happens with this team. They get the bases loaded, nobody out, but they have a knack for sometimes not coming through here. Cal coming off cold off the bench is in an 0-2 hole here against Hector Neris. All of a sudden, Neris has found the zone a little bit. His 0-2 to Cal. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and now the double play in order. Bad at-bat for Cal. That is not a good at-bat at all by Cal Raleigh. Oh, it's well. Yep, cannot do it. I don't even know if I like pinch hitting there. Murphy's been swinging the bat well. I might have let Murphy have that at-bat. He's been swinging the bat pretty good. You know, because the double play is not going to kill you there. It gets a run. You just can't strike out. The F-350 will bat. Here's Mike Ford. He is going to pinch hit for AJ Pollock. And here is Mike Ford. Another big moment in this game. Now the problem is, obviously, the strikeout's going to be rough. Montero getting loose. Yep, bad at bat there. Yeah, I'm like, I don't hate it. I get it. But I do wonder, maybe let Murphy have that at bat. I don't know. I don't love it either. I get it. I don't think it's a terrible decision. And of course, easy for me to say after Cal strikes out that it's not a good decision. If Murphy comes up and strikes out, we're sitting there going, oh, let Murphy have that at bat. So hopefully the F-350 can come through. The double play is in order here. Like I said, not a lot of speed out there for the Mariners either. The pitch to Ford, swing and a miss and a ball way in the dirt. Not a good start to this at bat. Strike 1. Yeah, that's kind of where I am. I think analytically it makes sense. It's just Murphy's been hot. He stung the ball. Now, it wasn't against Neris, but I maybe let him have that at bat. But let's see. Hopefully the F-350 can come through. He's in an 0-1 hole. Just need a fly ball on the ground, foul, and he's quickly in an 0-2 hole. On deck is Jose Caballero. This is gonna be a tough one here for the. It's amazing how these pitchers can walk the world and then just find the zone 2 batters later. The 0-2 to Ford. Foul, just got a piece of that. Hits it off himself. 0-2. Just needs something here. Find a way. Ford walking that off gingerly. Not very good speed. Like I said, it's Ty, Teo, and Gino. Teo's got decent speed. Neris is ready. Shakes off a sign. Shakes off another sign. He's got the pitch he wants. The 0-2 to Mike Ford. Up high, 1-2. Mariners looking for anything here to get this run, and they've had the bases loaded, nobody out. Cal Raleigh pinched hit for Murphy. He struck out. Mike Ford is down in the count here, 1-2 with one out and the bases loaded. Mariners just looking for that fly ball. Something to give them the lead. The pitch. Line drive down the line, just foul. Oh, actually, it was foul by a pretty good margin, but oh, I thought for a second it was foul. It was a good amount foul. Let's see. I'm curious. That was the pitch, though. He hung a breaking ball for just a little out in front of it. Here we go. The 1-2 again. The pitch. Pops it up. Playable for Bregman. 2 down. Unbelievable. This team. I swear this team. I just don't get it. I mean, even a double play would have scored you a run. Ford mad. I mean, Ford's been great. I can't get on him. This team, I swear. I'll put some of it on Cal. Cal has not been that great this year and not in the clutch situation. Here's Caballero. He's had a good game. Let's see if he can find a way. Maybe Caballero can stick that elbow guard out there a little bit and just take one. Still have the bases loaded. 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Cavi. It's in there. Strike 1. Good idea by Cavi. See if he can take a couple and maybe get a walk here. 0-1 to Caballero, needing a hit or a hit by pitch or a wild pitch, something here from Neris. The pitch. Caballero fouls it off. He's quickly in an 0-2 hole. Just brutal. And listen, this team has been playing much better. I don't want to be on them too much, but man, just bases loaded, nobody out, and to leave that. And Neris did a nice job, to rebound, not taken away from him, but let's see, 0-2 on Caballero. Neris looks in, gets the sign. The 0-2. Fouls it off. We'll do it again. Yeah, not a good start. Yeah, 0-2. And that's the thing. 0-2 right away to all these guys. And that's the problem. Then they're having to fight off pitches and not able to drive anything. Ford was the closest. 0-2 to Caballero again. And timeout, Maldonado got 10. And listen, I don't want to get on Mike Ford. He's been amazing. So Mike Ford gets a pass. I mean, for me, he's been so good. I can't be mad at Mike Ford right now and go, oh, how dare Mike Ford not come through. And truthfully, he just missed a double down the line. Mound visits, Astros only with 1 left. Cal had a really bad at-bat. I don't know about that pinch hit. I don't know if that was the right decision there. I think maybe you let Murphy have that at-bat. Maybe Murphy doesn't get the job done either. I don't know. But, Cal coming off cold off the bench. Murphy's been hot. I know it's righty on righty, but, like Wild Boar said, analytically that makes sense. But I don't know if you take the bat away from maybe the hot hand. Tough, too, at this bottom of the order. It just, we'll see. Still 0-2 on Caballero. The mound visit is done. Neris looks in. Let's see if Caballero comes through. Neris shakes off a pitch. He's ready. He looks fired up. The pitch to Cavi. Strike 3 right down the middle. I have no idea what Caballero is looking for. Neris is fired up. I don't know what that was from Caballero. That was awful. Terrible at bats. Terrible. Mariners leave him loaded with nobody out. Yeah, you're not wrong. Not wrong. And that's the thing, like a winnable game for this team. And, still time. Munoz will come in and pitch the 8th. Just frustrating. I mean, it's not like truthfully, bases loaded, nobody out. You should be hoping for 2-3 runs. Like, we should have been hoping for breaking the game open. But we're sitting here for real. We're sitting here going, just get a run. I would have been fine if they just got 1 sac fly and made it 3-2. I would have been okay. And that even shouldn't be enough. You should be looking for 2-3 runs in that situation. And I'm going to put most on Cal. Cal's at-bat was awful. Awful, awful, awful. Cal has not been very good. He just hasn't. He's been okay. I know the catching position isn't great throughout the American League, so Cal's still above average, but man, yep. just tough there with, you know, you'd love to see somebody a little speed up there. Julio can put the ball on the ground and do something. Frustrating, though. Golden opportunity. That's the thing. Yeah, Wild Boar's right. They've actually, their numbers with the bases loaded are not bad. But it's just in those spots when it's like, just get me the run. When it's like 3-0 or something, then they get the big doubles. Last night in the fourth, they did it. But just here, couldn't do it. He's certainly been bad for his expectations. Definitely. Well, what did a WK? Good to see you in here, my friend. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, Munoz coming in. I'm not done here by any chance. Yeah, no, they can still get the outs here. The game's certainly not over. You know, you got a good pitcher coming in here. If you guys are new to the stream, hit that like button and hit the sub button for me on the road to 2K. Thank you to everybody that has joined. Unfortunately, a rough inning there for the Mariners. I have not eaten dinner yet. I'll eat dinner after the game. Not sure I'm going to have yet. Probably something just quick and easy. Nothing crazy for me tonight. For those just joined, the Mariners had the bases loaded, nobody out in the top half of the eighth, and did nothing. Cal struck out. Ford popped out. Caballero looked at a pitch right down the middle for strike 3. Again, Cabby's had a nice game. Ford's had a great year. Would you look at that? Every team's. The funny thing is, Munoz comes in swing and a miss by McCormick. They're actually haven't been that bad with the bases loaded. It's like Wild Boar said, it just seems like in those spots they don't come through. Their overall numbers are actually pretty good with the bases loaded. Kelenic goes to left, Teo's in right, Cal is catching, so the Mariners do not have a DH right now. I'm not sure who's left on the bench. Colton Wong. 1-1 to McCormick. Over 2 with 2 strikeouts. Munoz is ready. And the pitch. Strike 2, outside corner, good pitch. That's the thing, that their numbers actually are not terrible. It's just, it feels like in those spots with the game on the line, it's like they almost just get in their own heads. I don't know. Maybe they don't. I shouldn't comment on that stuff, but frustrating. Let's see if Munoz can get some outs here and get them to the ninth and get that run. The 1-2 from Munoz to McCormick. Outside, 2-2. Exactly. Yeah, I think you do. I think that would have been the better call there. I'm with Sleepy on that one. I'd probably let Murphy have that, but I get it. I do. It's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Nasty slider from Munoz. Here's the thing, and this is where some of it's got to go on the players too. Is having Cal hit for Murphy bad? No, I think even like Wild Boar said, analytically that makes sense. That should be the move. Cal's got to have a better at-bat there. Now, do I let Murphy have the at-bat? Easy for me to say now after Cal struck out. But, you know, Cal's got to be better. He came up in a big spot and didn't come through. Here's Maldonado. Ball 1 low. So, you know, it's one of those ones where, like, do I think it's the best move Scott's ever made? No. But I'm also not going to put it on Scott. I think the players have got to play. And unfortunately, they didn't come through. 1-0 pitch to Maldonado. Swing and a miss, strike 1. I mean, truthfully, bases loaded, nobody out. You should be able to send your worst 3 hitters up there and get a run. 1 out right now, Animal. It does seem like that sometimes. Yeah, it's a tough I get it. I get it. Maldonado with a drive. Deep left field. Gone. Martin Maldonado with a solo home run. 3-2. Hi, Liv. Hello, Liv 200. Martin Maldonado homers because, yep. That's how it ends. Bases loaded, nobody out, and now I've got a post-game rant video I've got to make. Yeah, just ridiculous. And you give it up to a catcher OPSing 500. Bases loaded, nobody out, can't score. Yeah, just seriously, big letdown. Strike 1 to Dubon. So frustrating. And it's so funny because this was not going to be a frustrating game for me. I felt like, hey, this is a tough one to get. But again, they managed to make it frustrating. This team, I go into games going, hey, Dubon fouls that off, going, you know what? This is one if they drop, I get it. But this team still manages to make it as annoying as possible. Right? I'm with you there, Sanctuary. Yeah, of course. You're good, Liv. Bases loaded, nobody out, can't score. And I'm not saying any of this Dubon goes, no, does he go around? He don't tell me, Fox. Yes, he does go around, 2 outs. And listen, I'm not saying this to be trash talky, but you load the bases, nobody out, and you let Martin frickin' Maldonado hit a go-ahead home run against you, who I swear has like 14 home runs the last 3 years, and 11 of them have to be against the Mariners. I mean, it's ridiculous. How come the Mariners can't put one into the porch there? And a one-run game where the Mariners are like 9-20 in one-run games this year. Ball one outside to Pena. A potential another one-run loss. And it's not like Munoz is in. I'm not Scott's fault pitching Munoz. No. Just gave a home run. The pitch to Pena. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Thank you. I appreciate it, Wild Boar. And then it's like, and I'm sure Scott's going to get blamed by people. It's like, you put Munoz in. I mean, yeah, he went to Topa. Topa didn't give up the run. Ball 2 outside. And again, some of this with the one-run games has been a little bad luck for this team. And then some of it's been bad baseball. It's been that combo. That's outside, 3-1. And another series that, like, the Mariners have outscored the Astros by 14 runs in this series, and they're going to be up 2-1. Just frustrating. No, and I'm not like that. The Astros doing their job. They came to win. They're trying to win the game. I'm not mad at them or anything. If Pena fouls it off 3-2, like they're doing what they're paid to do. Maldonado did his job. He got a hanging slider and hit it out of here. So I'm not going to like trash that. But from a Mariners perspective, it's super frustrating. It's frustrating to have the bases loaded, nobody out, and have 3 competent hitters come up and do nothing, and then you bring in your best reliever. And he gives up a home run to a bad guy that hasn't hit. Yeah, for sure. It's just, yeah, I agree. And again, I went into this game thinking this game wasn't going to get me frustrated, but it's managed to. The pitch to Pena, did he go around? He did not. Ball 4. Pena works a 2-out walk. The Mariners will have 9-1-2 due up in the 9th inning. Talking about the swing there from Pena. Did he go around? It looked like he went. I don't know. I'm so frustrated right now. I'll see if the Mariners can improve to like 4-40 in one-run games this year. Adcock getting loose. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. Like, bases loaded, nobody out. I mean, truthfully, anybody up there should be able to get a run in. Like, it shouldn't even matter at that point. So, and then if you get even the 1 run, hey, Maldonado homers, okay, we're tied. We move on. So, yeah, I thought he probably went 2, but it happens. Julio Frank. Yeah, agreed. The 0-1, Tucker grounds at foul, 0-2. Christian's right. Let's remember that. It's not over. I'm being a little salty and frustrated. And listen, it's still been a great series for the Mariners, and they still have a chance to win it tomorrow, and the game's not over. Christian's right. The sequence was very frustrating. Had the Mariners had like just a 1-2-3 inning and Maldonado hit the home run, I wouldn't be as frustrated. The 0-2, down low, 1-2. Good pitch from Munoz there. It's coupled with the bases loaded, nobody out, and then the home run. That all together is what makes it frustrating. Yeah, it's just the whole situation. Had the Mariners just lost this game like 3-1 or something and got down 2-0, I would have whatever. But this game was so winnable. Tucker with a ground ball right to Caballero. Takes his time over to Ty for out number 3. We'll head to the top of the 9th. Last chance for the Mariners, down 3-2. I decided to, made a last-minute call. It certainly does, Christian. Yeah, for sure. It definitely feels over. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's Kelenic due up. You're right. Good call. I said more. It's Kelenic. That's true. That's really is a good point. Hopefully, James, I hope they win and get you that money, man. You must be frustrated. That's what is the frustrating thing. Like Wild Boar said, losing this game, I could stomach. This game was there. They should be winning this baseball. And credit to Neris, credit to Maldonado. I'm not taking away from that, but they had the opportunity to win this one, and they just, let's see, they still have 3 outs to play with. But yeah, for me, that's what makes it so frustrating. Had Houston scored 2 in the first, the Mariners done nothing against Valdez and just lost it, it would have stunk. But I'm like, hey, win the series tomorrow. But the way this game went, and this team always does this. This is Mariners baseball. I go into certain games going, you know what? This is one I can live with. And they just manage to make it as heartbreaking as possible, don't they? Don't blame you. Yeah, you're Flick, man. I'm too. Don't hold it in, man. Live, no. Hopefully the Mariners can get a point for somebody in the 9th inning. No, Flick, do not be sorry, my friend. Okay, like I'm with you. I am too. Imagine taking the first 3 games in this series. Imagine how good that would have felt. And now you almost got to go into tomorrow feeling like must win. Kelenic, JP, and Julio. So a couple chances for, let's see, Moses with JP, and then Wild Boar with Julio. So still a chance for the giveaway. Bloop and a blast. Then go to Paul. Man, Animal Man, I'm sure you've dealt with the Lions with a lot of heartbreaking losses, my friend. So I do not envy that. Yeah, and then all that, then on top of it, it's like the bases loaded, nobody out, don't score. Okay. Then I said that one, okay, you got Munoz coming in, get me a 1-2-3, get the offense back out there. And then Andres Munoz gives up a home run to Martin Maldonado, who I think has every career home run against Mariners. Yeah, Christian, so what we're doing is before the game, let me know what Mariner you think is going to get the first home run of the game. And whoever does that gets a point. And at the end of the year, I'm giving away a hat or something like that, whoever has the most points. Me too. James, I hope they do it for you. Ryan Presley, the new pitcher, good closer for the Astros. 2-2 record, 2.58 ERA, 19 saves and 22 opportunities. I will get to the comments at the end of the inning. Going to focus on the inning here. Here is Mr. Jared Kelenic stepping in. The pitch. Outside, ball 1. Top of the 9th, 3-2 Houston. Mariners had bases loaded, nobody out in the 8th. Did absolutely nothing. Munoz gives up a home run to Martin Maldonado. The 1-0. Foul, 1-1 to Kelenic. If you're new in the stream here, hit the like button for me and don't forget to subscribe. I will be doing a post-game video. I'm not going to do it live. We'll talk a little bit after the game. I'm just going to do a rant myself after the game. The 1-1. Foul, 1 and 2. Those splitters, just Kelenic digging them into the ground. Kelenic, JP, and Julio do up here for the Mariners in the 9th inning. I'll let you know if anybody gets a point. The Mariners need a point. The 1-2 from Presley to Kelenic. Outside, 2-2. Jared can find a way on. Need that bloop and that blast. A walk or a bloop. And then someone hopefully to go deep. Maldonado signed the pitch. Ground ball right to the second baseman, Dubon. 1 down. Uncompetitive at bat from Kelenic. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Liv. I think they lost. They were on earlier today. I think they were playing the Marlins. Here's JP. Let's see if JP can go deep for Moses. Get him a point. And remember, guys, it's just on the live streams for those, for the points. So it won't be for every game. Just when I go live. Presley comes set the pitch to JP. Low 1-0. Love to see JP find a way on here for Julio. JP looks ready. The 1-0 pitch. Presley comes set. And the pitch. Outside, 2-0. One out, nobody on here. Top of the 9th, 3-2 Astros. If you're new to the stream, hit that like button and the sub button for me. Hopefully a Mariners rally, or if you're an Astros fan, I guess a 1-2-3, the pitch Drops in there for a strike to JP. 2-1. Frustrating game. Hopefully the Mariners can do something here. The 2-1 in there for a strike, 2-2. So Presley's got the count back in his favor here after falling behind 2-0 to JP. Presley shakes off a sign. Now he's ready. And the 2-2 from Presley to JP Crawford on the way. The 2-2 pops it up. This made Bregman's got it. Out number 2. I thought it might drop in there. 2 outs. Julio, the last chance. Oh, we're talking about points for that. But yeah, I drives me nuts when people say points for baseball. It's runs. Let's do it, Wild Boar. But for our point system, it's points. I was trying to make a funny thing to call it points. But I'm with you. I can't stand it when people call it points. Julio, let's do it for Wild Boar. Let's get a tie game and then the point for Wild Boar. Here is Julio. Presley is ready in the pitch. Fouls it off 0-1. Flick, just so you know, if the Mariners do not hit any home runs the rest of the year in my live stream, you win. So if you're still in here, Flick. In some regards, what if that happens? If the Mariners just never hit another home run in one of my live streams and Flick wins 1-0. The 0-1 from Presley to Julio. The pitch up high, 1-1. See if Julio can find a way to get on or to hit one into those Crawford boxes. I swear the Mariners have never hit a home run in the Crawford boxes, despite them looking like they're 187 feet away. Okay. The 1-1 to Julio. Outside, 2-1. Favorable count for Julio. Julio's not homered since Baltimore. So if he can come through. If you're new to the stream here, please hit that like button and that sub button if you're new. Thank you to everybody that has joined. Could be watching the last pitch here. The 2-1. Julio fouls that off, goes after ball 3. I think Julio just sitting fastball there, hoping he gets one. 2-2. Mariners down to their final strike. A frustrating game after what was a really nice start. Well, kind of. Like, you guys know what I mean. We'll talk about it afterwards. The 2-2 from Presley to Julio. Comes ready. The pitch. Did he go? He did not. Julio holds up, 3-2. Julio stays alive by the hair on his chinny chin. 3-2. On deck is Ty France. Julio can reach. Looking for some. Julio thought that was ball 4. He's taking off his stuff. It's ball 3, Julio. I think Julio went. I think the Mariners might have gotten away with one there. I think Julio went around. I think he did, but says he holds up. Oof. Wait, did they say he swung? Or did they say he held up? Julio was mad. I thought wait a minute. Is the game? No, it's 3-2. Okay, Julio's still alive. Like, Julio threw his bat. I was like, wait a minute. Did he say he went? Is this game over? I mean, the worst ending call ever by me. 3-2 to Julio. He's back in there. I think he took his time out. Presley is ready. The 3-2 to Julio. Outside, ball 4. Julio is aboard for tie. So the go-ahead run. Yeah, he went on that. He went. Mariners caught a break there. But, I'm whatever. Here comes Ty France. I think you got to send Julio here. I think you got to be having Julio run. Like, give it a shot. If he's thrown out, he's thrown out. Tip your cap. If he's not, you're a base hit away from tying it. Can Ty put one in the Crawford boxes for Animal Sanctuary to get him a point? That is in there for a strike on the bottom of the zone, 0-1. If Ty goes deep here, not only would it be an amazing home run for the Mariners, it would also get the Manimal a point. The 0-1 from Presley to Ty. Pops that one up down the line. Tucker going back to the track. He's got it. That is your ball game. The Astros win it 3-2. And a game that I was okay with losing when it started turns into one of the most frustrating losses of the season. The 8th inning is where they lost that game. ugh. Have a good one, Moses. See you after the All-Star break. Remember to check out. I'll still have post games up. Oh, guys, I don't even know what to say on that one. I mean, I can't watch the. Where's the remote? Whatever. Oh, it's on my computer. I got to exit out. I can't watch other teams celebrate. Not blaming the Astros for celebrating, just drives me nuts. Love it when the Mariners do it. Well, guys, I'll get into it a little bit. Let me just see if I can get this computer to. Now I can't find my. No, I've got it. There we go. Come on, guys, just give me a minute here and I'll be back with you. Just got to exit out of this. There we go. Can't watch that anymore. Well, Mariners dropped this 3-2. I'm going to have a post-game video up in a little bit. I'll get my thoughts together on that unless you guys have any questions for me. That was a gut-wrenching loss. It just, because you felt like they had it. Yeah, let's get it tomorrow, Sleepy. You're right. Go get the W tomorrow. Still got a chance to win the series. Listen, this wasn't a game that I was going in with super high expectations. I thought beating Valdez was going to be tough, but I'll get into it in the post game. I'm going to head out, guys. I'm going to do my post game real quick. Love to you all. Thank you guys for joining again. I know it was a bit impromptu on the stream. Well, boy, I don't blame you. That one hurt. But I'll have the post game up. Have a great night, everybody. Love you guys. Thank you for joining. Really appreciate guys and gals for joining tonight. I know it was a little impromptu. Well, Bor, of course. Christian, thank you. Sleepy, thank you. William, thank you. Liv, Flick, thank you guys. Everybody else that was in here tonight. The Manimal. And nobody even got a point. That's the other thing that makes me mad. They couldn't even got a home run for one of you guys. Have a good night, everybody. My post game will be up probably like 30 minutes or so. Peace, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you. Thank you again, everybody, for joining.